Alrighty, we started off with the Vlad ban. Makes a lot of sense. He's a pretty strong pick right now in this meta. And then followed by the Kaisa.
Yeah, am I?
She's
Okay.
one of the top tier ADCs right now. I think it's between like her and Lucian. And there might be one more pick there. Flame, another staple ban.
Alright, let's see. What we got going on here? No, I really banned or Tilly ban yet. I really hope to see those come out or trolling.
Alright, Tom Kench. Attacking the support pool a little bit. Want to make sure that the enemy bottom lane isn't too safe. On the side of Rabid Raccoons.
Not banning.
Alright, and then the Ezreal ban.
Please, someone ban Talia.
Ezreal is one of the other top tier AD carries, in my opinion. Alright, and then the Aurelia ban. No. Now, what do we have here?
Alright, you should insta-lock in Talia here unless you're trolling. Champion is actually, like, it's hard to lose on her. It's actually hard to lose.
The Talia jungle is pretty strong. But they also do have Graves up. Yep, they can first pick the Graves. Yep. So then they'll probably respond with the Talia if their jungler knows how to play. Let me check. The Reaper X does not have that many Talia games. In fact, it doesn't even show up in his top 10 most played. But let's see, maybe he's been playing in scrims. Alright, the Lucian first pick. They got probably the best AD carry left right now on this patch.
Yeah, Lucian Ezreal, pretty good. Lucian's good into all the Breezer bot lanes, well, mostly all of them, so. Dude, Ashton pick is so good.
Ooh, okay. And then you're going to pick up the Xin. It's kind of like a soft counter to the Graves. I would have preferred to see the Talia because it outduels the Graves. And it's just a very strong pick overall. As long as you have good vision so that the Graves doesn't like sit in a bush with red buff, you should be fine. Xin, on the other hand, if the Reaper X does not really get the game moving in the early game, he's going to fall off. Because that's what I've seen lately. Xin Zhao's in pro play, if they don't get really far ahead, then they just kind of fall off and are underwhelming. So we'll see if we can make this early game work for the side of Hashslinging slashers.
Xin Zhao does have like a lot of dealing potential and a lot of scuttle cap potential with his knockup, so I want to see him like go for a bunch of objectives, and the ganks are not that bad either with this W.
Oh wow, look at this. So we got a Rakan Yasuo pick for the side of Rabid Raccoons. They're really looking to go in and to really go ham. But with the engage from the Rakan and also the knockup, which can combo into the Yasuo ulti. So their team fight is already looking very strong. We'll have to see what Hashslinging slashers decides to pick up as a response to the Yasuo mid lane, first of all, and then as a response to the team fight. Okay, and now we got the Fiddle. Fiddle really good. The Fear is good both versus both Rakan and Yasuo. If Fiddle fears Rakan, for example, as he like ultis and then W's in, then right after the W, Rakan is just going to start walking away and his engage is completely thwarted. So let's see if they use this Fiddle pick to the best of its ability to shut down their main engage. Okay, Mundo Ben, I like it. He's a top tier top laner right now. Very little counterplay, in my opinion. He just sits in lane and scales extremely hard. There aren't that many bully matchups that will like completely destroy him as well, if you just play safe and farm with cleavers. And then the Zoe ban, in my opinion, one of the most busted mid laners. So so I like it. I like the ban.
The one and only fresh burger Orn. Miss it. But our OG Orn player was Best design, bro. He was playing it when everyone said it was whack. He was grinding it out in in-houses, bro. We'd flex pick it. Like on our team, we'd flex pick orange jungle top. It was so good.
And then we have the Zaya Ben. It makes a little bit of sense. I think that Zaya or Varus would have been a good Ben. And then obviously the Ornn to make sure Fresh Burger doesn't get on his one trick champ. Oh, oops! I meant just a champ he's very comfortable on, not one trick.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, nice. We have we're
Yeah.
unlocking.
I copy pasted the name from the document, so someone's holding on the document, bro. I copy pasted it, so it can't get mad at me. I copy pasted it, bro. I went on the document. That's why Rabid Raccoons is all caps, because it's all caps in the document, bro. Get mad at like Fug or whoever fucks it up.
Alrighty. So we have the Orianna pick. I do like it. She's able to deliver her ball with both Fiddlesticks and Xin Zhao. And then it loses a little bit to the Yasuo lane, but it's not a champ that will completely get destroyed by Yasuo. And then we have the Brand pick here. I think we're looking at Brand 80 carry. I do think it's very strong. Alrighty, and then we got the Darius lock-in. Alright, so they're looking for some early pressure in the top lane. We'll see if they pull up the Aatrox. I do think Aatrox is really good into Darius. I'm not sure if Freshburger knows how to play it, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of top lane chops does he have. They pick Camille. Camille, I do believe, loses that matchup if it's played properly by the Darius, because Darius is just a champ that's just going to straight up fight you. And I feel like Camille loses to those champs, so like Darius, Jax, Renekton, any champ that's just going to stand its ground and fight you, Camille usually loses to. But we'll see. There is a little bit of room for the Camille to outplay. If he plays around Darius's pull cooldown properly, then he can take some advantageous trades. So like anytime Darius misses a pull, then he should be going in with E, and like most Camille's, I'm assuming that he's going to max E first, and he'll be able to get some really good trades. So we'll see if that works out. I'm really liking the team comp on the side of Rabid Raccoons. I think they have a lot of teamfight damage, AoE teamfight damage with the brand, and it's really going to be on... The onus will be on the side of Hashslinging to really find the proper picks and to deny vision so that they get really strong Fiddle ultimates and are able to maybe 100-0 brand before he's able to get off his ulti. But it seems that in terms of execution, I think that it's going to be a little bit easier to execute the team comp from Rabid Raccoons.
I really like the Lucian Fiddle though, because I don't know if you've seen it in lane, but like they fear and the Lucian just gets easy combo. Every time, just over and over. It's so like relentless. It's pretty gross.
That's true, yeah. And actually, the Fiddle is pretty good versus Brand. It's good versus like Vladimir bottom, and I would say Brand as well, because he does have the silence to pressure any spellcasters in bottom lane. And we'll see, yeah, if Fiddle in lane is really strong. So we'll see if the Lucian Fiddle lane is able to get ahead at the beginning. And also to compound that, we have Fiddle, which is a ranged support, versus Rakan, which is like barely a ranged support with like 350 range. So I think it's gonna turn out pretty well for their bot lane. I would say Hash has the winning bot lane. Mid lane, I would give the edge to Rabid Raccoons. But if Yasuo dies or falls behind, then I do think that Ori will be able to take control of that lane very easily and just poke out the Yasuo. And then in terms of priority in jungle, I think Xin should have priority for early game if he's playing the champion properly. And I would hope he would take Phase Rush. I think Phase Rush is really good on Xin Zhao because he should win that duel against the Graves anyway, and at least this way, if he does take face rush, he won't be able to be kited out by the Graves. And then finally, top lane, I do give the edge to Darius. So basically, 2 winning lanes for Rabid Raccoons, but more jungle priority for Hash and more bot lane priority for Hash. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll see if the jungle is really able to impact the map early game and make it so that they're able to snowball into the mid game and just take Baron and end the game. Because if they do get Baron on the side of Hash, I think it will be very hard for Rabid to take the game. So let's see.
Bro, I'm jamming out over here. Dancing in my chair and shit.
Nice.
Alright, bro, I'm hyped. I got 40 bottles of water to burn through. Let's get it.
Gotta get that hydration in. Very important, very important.
Es muy importante. Ooh, here we go. Oh, I gotta add this source when I get in the game because I didn't actually get set that up. So it's gonna be a little bit shaky for like the first minute of the game.
Okay. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the loading screen for Game 1 of the series between Hashslinging Slashers and Rabid Raccoons. Let's go! Alrighty, so let's talk a little bit about runes here. So the one that's interesting, or that's interchangeable, is Freshburger went for Comet on the Camille. And that tells me that Freshburger is looking to mostly just get some lane priority, poke out the Darius, and not really looking for all-ins, because he could have gone press the attack, which would mean that he's going in for the all-ins. Alright, so I think that's a good choice on his part, because it would be hard-pressed for him to actually win the 1v1 in terms of an all-in versus Darius. Alrighty, and as any Prophecy Cup game, we start the game with a pause.
Yeah, I'm not even loaded in yet, to be honest with you. But
Oh,
you know, that's
okay.
what happens when I host, you know?
Oh, I see.
It's rough out here.
Well, let me know when you're in.
Yeah. Alright, man. Yo, what time are you at in game?
I am at 34 seconds.
Okay, dope. Let me go ahead and add this in now.
Are you at the same time? Alrighty. Alright, and here we have the classic 5-point start from each team. Neither team looking to cheese or to get an advantage through an early level 1 invade.
Did that actually work out? Oh, let's go.
And actually, Lil 804, Puff did not take the wrong runes. It's actually very meta for Fiddlesticks to go Aftershock. That way he's a little bit tankier when he does hit his sphere. He can always proc it with his sphere and then is able to tank up and then drain tank in some instances during team fights or during lane. So it's actually the proper rune. And if you see it in pro play, you'll see most Fiddlesticks take Aftershock as well.
What the fuck?
Alright, we got a classic bot side start for both junglers. And it looks like Xin Zhao is just going to wait for bottom Scuttle Crab to spawn. And then Graves is just going to go to top side. We'll see if he goes for a level 2 gank on the Camille. Ooh. Alright, I do not agree with the pathing from Zin here. He didn't even take the bottom side scuttle, so.
Oh baby, can I get this in there? Is that okay? Oh no. I'm gonna get getting triggered a little bit. Oh no, fuck. Very tedious. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. I like that. Okay, that's good. Alright, is we looking nice? Alright, stream's looking nice. Okay, nice. Wait, one more thing to change. Fuck the target frame. Should be looking good, you know.
Alright, seems like the early game. Nothing too spicy happening in this early game. We do have a small CS lead for the bottom lane of Hash, which we did mention they do have a winning lane, so that is to be expected. Kazea. Okay.
Little gank mid lane. Yeah, I'm ready now. I can actually look at the game, XD.
Nice. Are you at 322?
Yeah, I'm at 24, 25. Are you same with me?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Sweet.
And then we see Darius taking priority top. Oh, a little bit the skirmish between the junglers or the scuttle.
The directed camera just takes me right back to the top side.
It's just taking me to top lane. I was waiting for it to go back, but it did not.
Well, Zenzo did secure the scuttle crab, just so everyone knows.
That's good. Alrighty, and it looks like Zin and Graves are now equal in farm. Graves will hover the bot side after taking his Krugs. Probably look for a gank right after. But that ward will probably see him.
Ooh, a little bit of a fight going on the bot lane. Brand combos. The flash away. Okay. And now it's coming to the top lane. Beast Snake landing his combo onto Fresh Burger. Trading going on all around the map. Hell yeah.
I actually don't think that Fiddlesticks had to blow his flash there. They actually probably would have won the trade if he just stayed, because his aftershock was procced, so he actually wouldn't have taken that much damage. Oh, and here we have Yasuo.
Yasuo trading in the mid lane, dashing a little bit onto Blake. Blake, retaliation. Alrighty. And that's why I take comment on Camille, just for that over and over and over again. Yasuo has the wave. Blake has to be careful here, but Zinza pulls up. Zinza might flash. Zinza could flash E here. Flash. Oh my. I would have won it on that, but Yasuo flashes over the wall, gets away.
Yeah, I think the Reaper, is that the name he goes by? Is there any other name?
I'm gonna just call that boy Zinza.
Alright, Zinzao. Zinzao definitely could have gotten the kill there. 100%. With Phase Rush, he would have gotten his 3-talon strike, and he would have been able to eviscerate the Yasuo there. Very interesting.
We have Zinza invading the bot side of Graves' jungle, but there's nothing there. He dropped a deep pink ward.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to get this wraparound.
Nice sounds coming out from Puff Puff and Nasty. Sucked him off a little bit.
Oh!
Dax flashes in into a knockup. That's pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Puff fearing the brand.
Some top-tier gameplay.
Could he use his flash to go Yasuo, but instead used it to flash into Rakan's W. I like it.
Alright, ooh, we'll see.
Are they diving here?
Like
they're diving here. Sneaking behind the turret. What's he going for? He fears him. Lucian combos, the ignite drops
clean.
First one picked up by Puff Nasty.
That was a beautiful dive. Very well executed by the side of Hashslinging. They balanced the turret aggro perfectly. And here we have them taking the Ocean Drake. using their pressure from mid and bot to secure an Ocean Drip for the side of Hash. This will make sure that their early game is extremely strong. And it's very good for them since technically they have 2 losing lanes in the mid and the top lane.
Graves
We'll
walking in
see
behind you for the gank on a Camille, but Freshburger doesn't eat anywhere? That's weird.
Oh.
I'm actually not sure what happened there. I saw him use his E, but I didn't see him fly anywhere. That was weird.
He like barely flew. It was a little bit of a weird E, but he did use it. At least Freshburger is able to live there. Does not give over a kill to the Darius.
Then trying to get a gank off bot while he's being evaded in the top side. Lucian now goes in, pops the Billswater Cutlass. Ooh, Euclid really low.
Very nice.
Lucian flash forward, gets the kill now, going for the dive on the Brand. Does kill the Brand, but Zinzao will fall. I don't know if that's worth for Zinzao. He loses like all of his topside jungle there.
Yeah, it looks like Zin is definitely going to be punished for dying there. He loses Scuttle top, and then he loses his whole topside jungle. So for Xin Zhao, not worth, but definitely worth for his bottom lane. So we'll see if his investment pays off, and his bottom lane is able to carry.
Meanwhile, Graves is just power farming this game out.
Yeah.
Oh, Puff ulting in the mid lane.
I think that was a bit overzealous there.
A little bit. Freshburger, scared, runs away.
And that's what I mean about the Darius versus Camille matchup. Darius is just going to stand his ground and battle you. And Freshburger, he's maxing W first. So he's all in to this poking strat. It means his mid game is going to be quite bad in terms of team fighting. And he's going to have to wait to the late game to actually do the Camille we really fear with the... Well, it depends on what he's maxes second. But either way, he's either going to have much less mobility with less levels in E, or he's going to have much less damage with less levels in Q. So I don't really agree with him maxing W to that extent. He already has 4 levels in it. I would say if it's a hard lane, put 3 levels in W, and then just start maxing your E. But looks like he's doing all he can to survive this Darius lane.
Yeah, it was my bad, DTS. But yeah, I didn't know that you could body block Camille's E. That's... I don't know, if Graves blocked it, then wouldn't he have gotten stunned? Did he get stunned? I don't know. I wasn't paying that good of attention, apparently. Anyway, Zinzao back on the bot side here. He's walking in. Oh, but Graves was also there. I'm actually blinded in. It seems to Puff Nash gets brushed down instantly. The ult is going to be enough to kill the Brand, but now we're getting chased. Ooh. Zinzao getting outclassed this game. Everything he does is just already thought of.
Kazea is just too far ahead. He got to take topside jungle, and he was just almost 2 levels ahead when he came in for the counter game. So.
Freshburger going for a trade on to Beast Snake. See, that's how you got to do it. Like, if he just keeps doing that over and over again, he can kill him in like 2 more trades. Oh, and a big W. That's
Look
a lot
at
of
that
damage.
W,
Makes Darius flash away. Okay. Okay.
Oh, here we have. Yasuo might go for
Now
the all-in.
Yasuo going for the all-in in the mid lane. Pops his ulti. Q. I guess it's like more of a trade. Yasuos do use their ult to trade.
Yeah. Because it doesn't cost that much for Yasuo to use his ulti.
Yep.
Let's see if Highland Blake is able to reestablish some dominance in this mid lane.
No, I think the problem is like Zinzao is just like not really farming at all. Like, look at his farm compared to Graves. Like while Graves was invading his top side, he could have been invading Graves' bot side, but he's just like really focused on ganking for his bot laners.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And he's
Knock
just
is
falling
really,
too
really
far
good.
behind.
Knock is really good. But I don't think Zinzao's bad. I think Zinzao's fine.
It's all about execution on the Xin Zhao. You just have to make sure you're able to find the ganks, but you also have to make sure you're farming at the same time.
Jesus, Graves just stealing everything.
Ooh, it just looks like Xin Zhao is not having a good time this game. Because the sub, is bodying their main jungler. feels bad for the side of Hash.
Oh, Fiddlesticks ulting over the wall. Does get the fear onto Brand, Lucian, gat. Now they're chasing in. The silence is so gross from Fiddlesticks, man. I hate that champion with a passion.
We'll see if they're able to convert this into First Blood turret. This will be pretty huge for the side of Hash.
Yeah, this is what's paying off for the Zinzao. He's sacrificing a lot of his jungle for this bot side focus, so he'll be able to get more and more dragons off of that, and of course the first turret.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you should think of junglers as business majors in college. You know, they're just really trying to figure out where they should invest their time and resources. And so, Zinzao is making the conscious decision to invest all of his resources into bottom lane, and we'll see if that pays off for his team in getting that dub or in taking that L. So let's see.
I want to see something going on in the mid lane. I feel like it's really, really even. And I feel like jungler should try to influence that lane a little bit. Because bot lane's now 1 for the side of Hashslinging. Oh, I didn't put their initials in. Oh, my bad, guys. Oh well.
The only thing is that Yasuo has all of his summoners up now. I feel like Xin Zhao should have ganked mid again, while Yasuo did not have flash.
A little bit of a pull coming out from Beast Snake. You cannot trade when Darius has already gotten off his W and his Z, because he'll full stack you, and then you can't win. In the meantime, we have Graves and Rakan pulling up to the mid lane. Ooh, a huge ulti coming out from Blake to survive the gangbang.
Barely able to survive there. This Ocean Drake is doing wonders, especially for this top lane. If Freshburger did not have this Ocean Drake, his lane would be much harder.
Rakan hiding over the wall. Still has his ultimate up. And so does Yasuo. It's gonna go for it. Can we get to see the knockup? I think he was silenced there by the Fiddlesticks.
Yeah.
Some good poke
He
coming out
needs
from
to win
Lucian.
wall. Oh, actually,
That should be on bot side right now. Dragon's up, and your bot lane's ahead, so Dragon's free.
yeah. I agree. Completely agree there.
Like,
He should be using his bot side pressure to get a monopoly on all of the dragons.
Yeah, he went red Crux. He should have went, like, if you wanted to, he could have got red right to Dragon. Like, they have pink woods on that side of the map, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for Xin. Here, he gets the full clear into Dragon, or at least clear the top side into Dragon. So there's nothing to counter jungle or the Graves. So it's good for him. But I think that if he were a little bit more team focused in that decision, he would have gone straight to Drake. Or done bot side into Drake. I think would be better.
He walked to our vision, so they know that he's on his wolf camp, and he's still not on the fucking dragon. Like, there's nothing else to do except for push mid and take dragon. Now we have blue team on to the Rift Herald. Like, you gotta.
Rift Herald? I think they should just trade.
Nah, they're walking. I think this is fine to contest because their bot lane is up. Like, they should win team fights here.
Fiddlesticks, but they're just gonna contest with 3 people. I don't know if this is the best idea. We'll see. Darius is on his way.
Oh, Fiddle! Oh, from behind. Gets the fleeing.
Okay,
nice
they got
pick
one
coming out from Freshburger, but now Darius is there to clean it all up. Brand, big ulti, kills the Fiddlesticks, and now Freshburger running behind the turret. Where are you going? Graves flashes over the wall and finishes off Freshburger. In the meantime, since I was taking the dragon, I feel like the team was kind of split decision there. Like, some were like, let's go contest Herald. Some were like, let's go for the dragon. So I think they need to, like, play more as a team there. Those didn't happen. But they did still win out, and they're working on this mid turret now. Oh! Yasuo, big combo coming out to Oriana and the Lucian, but no one there to follow it up.
And here we have a lot of flashy Yasuo play, but for very little reward. Great ulti by Xin Zhao to completely disengage the fight.
He established dominance there, though. Freshburger TPing in, but that's really risky. The turret's 1 HP. Darius got scared. I would have just finished the turret and then fought Freshburger with a fat minion wave.
Alright, Freshburger is gonna get ganked here.
We have Yasuo and Graves pulling up. Kill ease away. Top turret will fall. Can we get a trade? Oh, look at the mini map. We have the whole red team pulling up. Zinzal goes in, lands a W. I'm getting teleported around on the freaking map.
This is what I like to see. I really like to see both of these squads playing as a team, rotating as a team.
Yo, if Kendra's a good out player, bro. Someone tell me Kendra's good and I will just start spamming her. I love that champion.
Kindred is good. You're talking about Kindred?
I'm spamming her.
Kindred's
Yep.
good. Well, like good into certain matchups. I'll
Wow,
I'll
Fresh Burger's
reconsider
such a
that.
pussy, bro.
No, he definitely loses.
Yeah,
that.
no, he loses it. But just every game, like, I just see him being away.
Fresh Burger's Camille is actually not bad. I'm pretty impressed with him. Actually having a small CS lead into the Darius matchup.
Yeah, he's actually been playing, you know, way better than what we've really seen from Fresh Burger. Usually below
And
average player.
No flame, just banter. Okay, but the only thing is, he was able to do it by maxing W first, which I think is a little bit of a cop out. But if he's able to get to level 17, let's say 16, 17, then it doesn't really, at the end of the game, then it doesn't really matter. But if the game ends before he's able to get max levels in Q, which looks actually like he won't have max levels in Q until level 18. He won't be like the late game Camille that we always fear. That's always gonna one shot your carries. So let's just see if the game goes that long. Hey, did it freeze for you? Okay, did it freeze for you real quick?
No, I'm chilling. Did you go back in time, or what time are you on?
I'll just go back to live because I think you're on live. It froze just for a few seconds.
Alright, just tell me when like you're updated. I want to see what your time is. Anyways, Fiddlestick's getting fucking fucked up. Fiddle just got cocked. Holy shit! Graves just dicked on that fiddle, dude. Oh, what's
And then
your
we
time?
had Puff. Yeah, I think we're on the same time.
I'm on
then we
9,
had Puff.
10.
Yeah, I'm on that one.
Alright, sweet.
And yeah, so there we had Puff not respecting the burst from the Graves.
Yeah, he
I
got
don't know if
fucking.
his Aftershock wasn't up, but if he had hit Fear, he probably would have lived because of Aftershock. Oh, we actually have a 50 CS lead for the Lucian here. This Lucian
Yeah.
is quite far ahead of the brand.
I think that's why Fiddle was cocky there, because they won lane pretty hard. But I mean, Graves has been farming the whole time, and they captured the Rift Herald here. I want to see what they do with it. Lucian is a little bit pushed up for them taking the Herald. I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, okay, I do not agree with that Rift Herald placement. Let's take a look at see at what happens here.
Yeah, they should fuck that shit up.
Ooh, Actually,
There's
maybe
no way
wasn't
that
that
thing
bad.
gets 2 turrets. There's no way it's gonna hit the next turret, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna
They're
kill
not
us,
gonna be
right?
able to go for 2.
They're gonna hit the
Yeah,
eye, right?
hit the eye.
They're gonna
Hit
hit
the
the
eye,
eye, right?
people.
You're gonna hit.
Oh, nice.
Woo! Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that was horrible.
They didn't hit. Yeah.
That was horrible. That seemed very rushed. I don't think they needed to use Herald to get that turret. But you know, they did get a turret, so we can't say it's a bad play. Alright, bro. Fuck, start playing Kindred, bro. I fucking love that champion.
Kindred is a lot of fun. And she's a pretty good pick into Trundle. Not very good into Xinjiao, but I think it's like semi-neutral into Graves. Graves has a little bit more dueling potential early, but you outscale him heavily on Kindred. So it's like an alright pick into meta junglers.
Expected a lot more kills from these teams, but sort of a passive game. More focus on the macro.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna see Lucian clear top and then start heading to Dragon here, because they do want to keep their monopoly on Dragon on the side of Hashslinging.
I see what you're saying, so I don't really have an opinion on the matchups. Oh shit, I looked over and a brand ulti and Yasuo ulti come out now. Yasuo just flashed onto the Orianna. Now he's onto the Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks have to flash through, but it's a mini wave. Where are you really going?
Oh my goodness. And we have some scintillating gameplay from Mad Life Min later with a double kill.
I don't know. That just felt like they were too pushed up there. Freshberg has to rotate up.
They're
Now
just
they're
not
losing the
grouped
bot
properly.
turret. Oh shit! Are they gonna spot this out?
Alright, let's see. Alright, they're on the Baron.
All right, all right.
Okay, let's see if
Susan's out does here.
Xin Zhao is able to steal this, or if they're able to bully them off of the Baron. Okay, here we have the Rakan ulti.
We have Rakan ulting onto the Zenzao. They want to just go ahead and kill him so the Baron is now free. Can they get it? Oh, he flashes over the wall. Freshberger easy to the whole team. Does take down two members of the team while flashing and getting out. Freshberger's insane this game. Brand flash forward to finish it off, though. That was really well played from Freshberger. Because if Zenzao just dies there and they get Baron, like they're fucked. But Freshberger makes a big play for his team.
He does, he does. Can we get a poggers in the chat for Freshberger? And here we have Hashslinging using the lull in pressure from Rabid Raccoons off of Freshberger's play to take the mid dragon and the mid turret and dragon. Alrighty, and then we have two oceans on the side of Hash. It's actually going to be, it will be good for them if they're able to, let's say, take a lot of damage from Brand and also return damage, and then back off for a bit. Because Brand does have some poke damage. It's not like the best poke, but if he does land some spells, they have the ability now with two oceans to back off and then re-engage. So we'll see if they're able to get these get good utility out of these ocean drakes.
Yeah. Hands are so cold. We have the all-in coming out from Rakan. That is... And a big ult coming back from the Orianna. Misplay coming out from Rakan. What was that? Now Fiddle ults forward. Silencing the enemy team. Wow, what the fuck? That was a misplay from Rakan. He, like, he overestimated his ranges there. Like, he W'd on something you clearly would not have gotten. If he flashed forward, then it would have worked, but...
100%. But it looks like they've used 3 big ultimates on the side of Hash for only 1 ultimate on the side of Rabid Raccoons. They should we'll see if they're able to re-engage or get anything on the side of Rabid Raccoons off of maybe a Darius pull.
A little bit of bucking going on in the river. You guys are fighting in chat, guys. Come on. Chill, bros. Lucian's like sort of turned into a solo laner. Jesus. He has 4 levels on his support.
Yeah, Lucian is quite over leveled this game. And then, but Graves does have a level on the enemy jungler, so it evens out, basically.
I don't know what they're going for here. They don't even have a ward over the wall. That was weird.
Okay, they're going to send Yasuo bot here. He does not have TP. We'll see if Hash pressures the Baron for vision, at the very least. At least go for vision here. And take out all of the vision. I do believe that, so let's talk, the game is actually getting pretty long here. Oh, actually, never mind. Let's see. Getting interrupted by this fight.
Ooh, and the ult coming out from Rakan. Now onto the Zenzao. Zenzao gets a big ulti away. Oh,
5-man
no.
ulti.
Zenzao just falls in with a big ulti. Going to Roy the deployment ultimate. Coming Roy and combos in with it. Jesus Christ, and Freshberger follows it all up, but the dunks coming over there are not enough. Blake showing up in this game. What a huge ultimate. Jesus. Now they're on to the Baron.
That was a beautiful Orion ultimate. Rabid Raccoons made the mistake of believing they could burst out the Xinjiao before he got his ulti off. He hit a 5-man ulti, and then they later clumped again onto the Xinjiao, only to be ulted by the Oriana. Great ball placement by Hyde on Blake, and we have Hashslinging slashers with the Baron Nasher.
Man, yo, Blake's been popping off this game. That's like fucking like what, like 3-4-man ultis? Jesus. Thanks, Elite Spartan 1201. I appreciate the comment. I'm loving the team play coming up from Hashslinging Slashers 2.0, dude. They're playing way better than the old roster. I feel like Adam was a bit like too stiff. I don't know. I tried out for their team in the off season and it just felt like he was kind of stiff.
Just a bit on the side, on the garbage side. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, I'm sorry, my bad. No, banter. Okay, so as we hit back into the game, Hash now has Baron buff. Oh,
now another all-in coming out from Rakan, but Zenzao saves it in with this ulti. Okay, I like that. You know, Blake, you know. One good ulti, one bad ulti. Now Yasuo going back in onto the Lucian. That's called inting. And where's Freshburger with a big ulti, pushed him back into his own team. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm trying to see. Freshburger taking onto the Grace. He flashes.
Freshburger's going insane.
Freshburger going into the whole team. I'm not too sure if I agree with this. Blake trying to follow it up, but they just run away. Oh, Fiddle! Ults in, flashes. Jesus, give me a break. Grace on the back line. Oriana burst him down. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Blake's bad ulti was actually like a bait, dude. Like they're like, oh, he missed ult, and they all went back in, and they all still died.
Exactly. Blake with the 500 IQ play. He missed ult on purpose to bait the enemy team into taking the fight. And then we actually had an amazing play from Puff Nasty right there, cleaning up the entire fight for the side of Hash, making a bad play into a good one. My boy Puff Nasty. He was actually a sub on Desolate for a while, but now he has a starting spot, a spot that he truly deserves. And we'll see if Hash is able to pick up this third Ocean Drake as well. Should go over without a hitch. As they're taking this Ocean Drake, we'd just like to give a quick shout out to the coach for Desolate, our boy Scuttle Crab Wrangler. He's in the chat. Nice to see you tuning in.
Rakan's kind of been emptying his team, to be honest. Oh shit, Lucian gets pulled over the wall by Darius. That was probably a little bit scary.
But it was a smooth dash through the wall. And we have Freshburger on split push duty. Let's see if he's able to get any turret damage.
I want to see some team bot and top. Yes. I like this.
This is good. This is a good rotation.
Let's get these towers. All right, let's go.
They still have Baron. Should be able to take this turret. They just Baron buff their minions.
They're trying to gank it. They're trying to gank the turret.
Alrighty, Baron is almost over. Let's see if they're able to force this turret. Baron buff is off. Alrighty, and they get the turret. Alrighty, I think it was a good Baron power play on the side of Hash. I think yes. I think they should back. This is greedy from them. Just keep on going.
Like, what are you doing here? Nothing happens.
Oh my god.
That's a nice way to cut off Yasuo. I would have went in on that one, to be honest.
I think he should have gone in on that one. If Rakan was fast enough, that would have been a disgusting play. That was a 3-man ulti waiting to happen from Yasuo.
Oh, I didn't see the Oriana ulti on my screen. That was weird. But she did ult. I guess she's ulted. I don't know why they're still here. And now Yasuo tries to EQ in, but he gets freaking hit with a fear. That's why I thought this is a broken champion. Now this is a 2v4 on this side of the fight here. Frederick pops ulti onto the Darius. Darius gets fleet away, but he's kind of tanky. Blake does manage to take him down while Rakan knocks up 2 in the backline. Now they flash back in onto the Rakan. Rakan gets killed in the big brand ulti coming out. Gets everyone really, really low. Now, Graves on the side. Fills his sucky, but he falls down. That's overstay. I don't like that at all. They stay there for like 3 more waves without, like, you're never going to get the turret there. So, they should have backed, went and bot. Now we have the brand TPing bot. Yeah, Hashslinging definitely overstayed there, and they got punished for it.
Alrighty, we'll see how Hashslinging Slashes is able to recover from that. That was a very good play by the brand. They forgot to keep account for how long it would take Brand to come out of the base and return to the team fight. So they got a little bit greedy there, 100%. I think they should have just reset right after they got the tier 2 turret in the top lane. And now they just gave over some free gold back to the side of Rabid Raccoons. And now that it's getting almost to 35 minutes here, we should talk a little bit about the late game potentials of each team. So I actually do believe like the easier to execute late game comp is on the side of Rabid Raccoons because they have the brand who's just gonna spit out that damage in an AoE and crush everybody in the team fight. Whereas the team comp from Hash, they have to make sure to get the ball into an advantageous position, and then Blake can 100 to 0 the backline. But if Yasuo hits a wind wall, the proper wind wall and cucks Blake, then it's going to be really hard for them to win the team fight. It's all about the Orianna ultimate this game. If it hits or if it whiffs, that's what Hashslinging Slashers lives by and dies by.
Yeah, Brand 1v9's late game. Like, him alone will just win too much for his team, and if Rakan gets a good knockup, then we're also talking about Yasuo coming into play. So I think if it goes, like, past 45, it's definitely in favor of the Raccoons here, because Brand is just such a disgusting champion with items. Like, he does so much damage. His passive is so much AoE, and it's a slow.
And they also have the hyper carry of Yasuo, who has now picked up the QSS for the Fiddle Fear. Let's see if he's able to Captain Jack it up and just insta QSS and proceed to destroy the team fight.
Oh, wasn't paying attention there. Graves gets knocked up and fleet away. What's the name of fear? I need to say fear. He got feared away. They need to cut out these wards.
Alrighty, and now we have the Baron dance.
Yeah, this is huge. Well, everything gets it, it's gonna be really huge. The challenge might coming up from Graves, but first he's over the wall. Silence is on to Graves now. Full committing, but he's in the whole team. But a big ult coming from Puff Nasty. Now Dax flashing in with his ulti of himself. What's that? Oh, Blake! Ulti coming out from Blake once again. Blake flashes forward. Secures another kill. Now Yasuo falls really low, falls down to the I don't even know who kills him. The Lucian kills him. And Lucian falls. Look at him, kills Darius as well. Jeez. Blake wants to win this game. Blake wants to win.
On his back. Call him Mr. Olympia because he is lifting. Jesus. Blake with that amazing 4-man ultimate, destroying the team, eviscerating the team of Rabid Raccoons.
Blake wants to win. They can end right here, right? Can they end right here?
They could.
That's 20 seconds, bro. That's 20 seconds.
They could have ended.
Yeah, they could have ended. If they lose the game, we come back to this moment when they could have ended. For sure. 100% they lose the game. 100% they could have ended. Graves bought all tiers. Look. He sold it. Look, he bought all tiers and then undid it because he thought the game was over.
Exactly. They should have ended. They just got a little bit scared. Sometimes you have to have the killer instinct and you have to say, we can end. You had 3 people and this Rakan is coming up in 8 seconds. You would have one-shot the first turret and then you could have just gone on to the second. Maybe just killed Rakan and ended the game. That's 100% they could have ended. But let's see how they keep this lead and hopefully they'll be able to secure the Elder Dragon as well, in addition to the Baron buff they already have.
Jungle spot may be opening it up for the Rabid Raccoons here. Graves may be tilted. Maybe he's just fucking around. You know, who knows? They are going to the Elder Dragon. I should probably mention that. Zinzao. Oh, wait a minute. This is so bad. It's already at 4K. They spotted out. Are they going to give it up? Looks like they just give up the Elder Dragon. Now Rakan drops down the Sharilas. But, wow.
Wow. Unfortunately, they're not able to secure the Elder Dragon in addition to the Baron buff, but I do believe Hashslinging Slashers will still be able to end this game, considering they have the second Baron buff of the game, which has been buffed, so it's going to be pretty strong. And all they have to do is run it down each lane, and they should be able to end this game. Just run it down as 5. There's not enough wave clear on the side of Rabid Raccoons to deny them these turrets.
Wait, is something different when you take more than one Baron? Is there like more buffs on the second Baron, or
the Baron buff is it was when games were really long, especially in competitive play. They buffed both the Elder and the Baron, especially the second Elder and the second Baron, and anyone after it.
Whoa.
It just gives extra stats.
Oh, okay.
I believe it just gives a little bit more stats. And I don't think there was a buff. There might have also been a buff to the stats that it gives to minions as well. So we'll just have to see. I would have to look it up. I'll see if I can look it up for next game.
Well, the Baron minions are fucking this turret up. I don't know if that's a difference or not, but it is happening. They're just gonna take the turret alone next D. Banner would be really nice right now.
Yeah. But thank God they removed that cancer item from the
blue
game.
team needs the force shield. They need it. There it is! The big that's coming out from across the 3 minutes coming out! Oh, that's heals up there also ults back in. I don't really know what's happening. I don't know who's winning, but that's...
Oh my God.
A 3-man dunk coming out from the Darius. I had to slow my roll there. Because now, there's a
they
comeback.
might be able to end. No. They'll be able to take one inhib. One inhib in the top lane, for sure.
Yo, is Hashslinging gonna lose this game?
They might even be able to take multiple inhibs here. If Hash loses, like he said, they could have ended the game.
They could have Graves even sold his items. The game was over.
There's a chance they end.
No, they're not
There's a chance. It's kind of low, but they might.
Has to make it up there.
Yeah, the whole team just has to.
Do they have the
go
killer
into
instinct that Hashslinging Slashers are missing? Do they have it? Look.
Oh, they're doing it. They're going for it. They're hard committing for this one.
I think they just want inhib. I don't think you go for any more than. If you go for more than inhib, then you're just reverse throwing the game.
Okay, yeah. Oh yes. Looking at the death timers, I do see that is the case.
Wow. Come on, Hash. You guys can't lose this game now. You set yourself up for a win. You can't throw that all away. I'll be
Blake
so
has
upset.
been playing out of his mind.
Wait. Shh. Oh. Good Farsight, Ward. Good Farsight.
Let's talk a little bit about that engage from Uckler. It was a great recon engage. Oh, but here we have Rabid Raccoons looking for the pick to maybe end the game. All right, it looks like it's not gonna work out for them. Yeah, that wombo is just insane. Both teams have a really disgusting wombo, so these are really electrifying team fights where we see both teams going for their wombo. We either have like Fiddle ulti into Camille ulti into Orianna ultimate, or we have on the side of Hash, or we have on the side of Rabid Raccoons the Rakan engage into a multiple person knock up into a Yasuo ulti with a Brand ultimate on top of it. So it's basically whichever team gets the more advantageous engage will win the team fight.
Yeah, Brand ulti is really nice, but like, dude, if Rakan gets that W, you never win. Like, they won't win a team fight if Rakan hits it. And since they were ahead, we have no Zon. Like Orianna did not buy. Oh, never mind. Let me shut the fuck up. She does have a Zon. Yes, I'm retarded.
They just didn't respect the Rakan engage. The flash Rakan engage. Because basically Elder buff is better for fighting, Baron buff is better for sieging. So they sieged down the turret, and then it was just all about the team fight. And then they had the Elder buff with the true damage burn. Although they don't have any dragons to augment it, it was still enough. It was mostly the engage really that won it for them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see how Hash recovers from this.
Oh no, they perched up a little bit too far. Oh no, Blake gets knocked up. Ultimate by the out, you're dead. He flashes away, gets a 3-man knockup. Wait a minute, Blake's still alive, but he gets dunked in by the fucking Darius. Darius dunk. Oh no. Now, Dax is caught out. Freshberger trying to save the day, goes onto the Graves, flashes over to the wall, onto the Brand. He will go ahead and knock down the Brand, but now Graves diving hard for the Lucian. Lucian trying to kite it out. Lucian kiting it out, gets the resurrect. Freshberger onto the Darius. I don't know what's going on. Kills the Darius. Now he's gonna go onto the Graves. He has the GA, so he should be just fine here. Now he's resurrecting. Fuck, bro. So much is happening. This is so hard for me.
Oh my god, this is.
We have fucking. Who is that? Lucian TPing in. Wait.
Oh, he went the wrong way.
Oh, he went the wrong way. He had home guards. He would have got him.
Well,
Jeez, man.
it seems that Freshberger's strat of maxing W first really didn't hurt him that much because he's level 18. Everybody's almost level 18 now. Only the supports are not level 18 in this game. So, looks like it worked out.
Blake had like a last-second clutch ulti there that helped his team win the fight. I guess they won the fight. I guess it was more of like a tie.
If Blake didn't get that ulti off, they would have been completely wiped. Maybe would have lost the game.
Yeah,
Blake is really carrying hard. He did so much damage with that ulti.
So we have our Baron coming up in 27 seconds. That's probably going to be the deciding factor of this game. And if it's not, the ult is coming a minute and a half after that. So the game should be over before 50 minutes.
Now we have the next Baron dance. What a deadly dance it is.
Sharila's butt gets feared away because Fiddle's a cool champion.
We actually also have Xinjia, who's not. Oh, and he just got level 18 now. So now it is only the supports that do not have level 18.
Xinjia needs to work his way back up on this top side.
So now at this point in the game, something very important to look at as well is the summoner spells available to the carries on each team. Both Blake and Lil Groot on the side of Hash do not have flash for this next team fight. So their positioning will have to be immaculate.
Fresh, what are you doing? Gets pulled in and gets... Oh no, you have no ward over the wall. You don't know where they're gonna come in from, and just gets picked off. Freshberger, that's not what we needed you to do, buddy. Now they're onto the bed. It's gonna be a 4v5. Fiddle's gonna have to pop off. Let me see if you need a
maybe they can go for the steal.
Ultimate. He's channeling it. There he goes. He's all in. Zanya's. Dax comes over. Lucian secures the Baron.
They're able to secure the Baron.
To the red team.
They stole the Baron.
They're
able to steal the Baron, and it's worth. I think it's worth unless Rabid Raccoons is able to end at this moment. They don't have the waves for it, really. They don't have the waves to end. They might lose maybe a turret, but I think that the Baron steal is worth.
Yeah, the Baron was very necessary to keep them into the game. Yeah, Fiddle goes into the pit. He doesn't actually scare them off, but he fucks them up. Like, they all just back up out of the pit. So Dax and Lucian are allowed to just go onto the Baron and they just take it.
Oh, now we have the second Elder coming up. It almost doubles the 2 damage burn when you get the second Elder. So
yeah, and it doesn't last for like 5 minutes.
It lasts for 5 minutes. So this is a good pickup.
Zinzao doesn't want to forfeit it, but you got to be careful or Blake gets caught out. Yeah, that's bad. Maybe he kills Ukar? No.
They should be able to hold on to the game.
They're getting caught too much. They overstayed too much this game. They didn't full commit when they needed to.
Yeah.
All mistakes of the Hashslinging slash that might cost them the game.
Graves did just burn his flash for free. They should be able to hold this though. I do believe that they can. The siege on the side of Rabid Raccoons is pretty lackluster. So
now Blake still has like the second least deaths on his team. It's really just been like the team overall. They've either overcommitted or undercommitted this game. Like they need to play as a team. I think that's the problem here. That's why I think it's wow, they're on their last stand right now.
Exactly. They do have to play as a team. Because they need Fiddle to stand on top of them and peel with the fear. He needs to get a good fear onto either Yasuo or Rakan, and then they need to blow up one person. I would say at this point in the game, maybe they just go for the one shot on Rakan, because Rakan has no QSS.
Zinzao blast coned in, by the way. That's what happened there. Zinzao blast coned in, and everyone ran away from the Fiddlesticks, so he was just on the Baron alone. Yeah. So in the top lane, we saw Hashling overstay get ace, and then they got an ace, and then they understayed, I guess, and they didn't end the game. So it's like they might just lose now.
I think the best way. So here, macro is going to also become a big part. I think the way that Hash really closes out this game is they have to send Camille on the split push mission. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the Baron buff. Otherwise, it would have been a much stronger split push. But I think at this point in the game, she beats Darius in the 1v1, especially
Yeah.
since Darius went support items with the kind of support items with the Righteous Glory and the Locket of the Iron Solari. And Camille late game is almost the strongest of any bruiser. So I think that they should send Freshburger to split and then pressure the rest of the map.
The problem I see though is that like the all-in potential with Rakan is pretty gross. So you have to just try shame to like not take a fight. They're trying to get a pick here, but they're just gonna lose inhib. Lol. Yeah, they need to get back into the base.
This is a good play for Rabid Raccoons. They're using the strengths of their buff. Because there's no turret here, the Elder Dragon is supreme in this situation because it's all about fighting. Because they're gonna need to fight for this inhibitor. So we'll see if they're able to secure it.
I said the game would not go past 50. Let's see if the prophecy is fulfilled. Like I don't know, like right when Rakan seizes his moment, it's over. This game, it's all on Rakan right now. Like Rakan just needs to get that knocked up. Oh, Lucian. Fucks the Graves up a little bit there. But Graves has all the lifesteal. Oh, he doesn't have Death Dance. So he does have a scimitar, whatever. Seminar. Oh, Lucian. Yo, report group, bro. I saw a Master Border, dude. Yeah, Soto got pretty mean on his fights. He missed quite a bit. Oh shit, I looked over. Fiddlesticks ult into the whole team, but now we have the carries of Fresh Burger's team just getting annihilated by the Rakan. That's what we needed to see coming out from Rabid Raccoons. They're gonna go and close out the game. That was a big combo from Rakan and Yasuo. I mean, oh, this must just hurt. This must just hurt.
What a sad day.
This must just
what
hurt
a sad day for
them.
Nash.
Fresh Burger's trying to save the game, but he's just gonna go and fall down to the whole team. This must just hurt, dude. Wow. We might see a couple of request pickup drops after this series. A little bit until we see Lucian leaving the game. Wow. Yeah, that really.
I think it all stemmed from that overstay in the top lane inhibitor turret. Like, if they just didn't, if they actually didn't play greedy there and then didn't give over all this gold to Rabid Raccoons, but then furthermore, not ending the game when they had the opportunity, when they had 3 up and they had nobody up with only the support coming up in 8 seconds. I think that was a really bad oversight right there.
I really hope nobody fucking looked at that. What the hell? Okay, let's go to the advanced details. Look at the damage charts. We see Graves actually having the most damage on his team there.
Oh yeah, send me the invite, by the way.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Oh, remember to put the initials. I remember you said you were gonna do that.
Oh yeah. I wish I could like edit that scene without like being tabbed into that scene. I'll just do it when we get to the beginning of our next game.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, so Hash won. If for any of you who missed it, Hash. Oh no, yes, no, Hash lost. My bad. Hash lost game one. Hash lost game one, and Rabid Raccoons won. Hyden Blake did his best to carry the game, but they made the fatal choice of not ending the game when they could have. When that opportunity presents itself, you really have to do it. This is actually probably the longest Offstick Cup game, I believe, so far in the season. So yeah, it was quite the nail biter, for sure. We'll see if Hash is able to get that clean mental going into game two, and hopefully do not get too old, because they should have won game one. So it'd be such a tragedy if they get too old in this series. They just need that decisive shot caller who's gonna say, "We're gonna do it. We're gonna end the game." They just really needed some more of that. And I think they also should have employed the split push, especially when they got Baron with the Camille. If not for Baron 1, for Baron 2 especially, I think if they put 4 in the bottom lane and then Camille in the top lane, this was after their opportunity to end the game, then they probably still could have ended the game. Because Darius was pretty big in those team fights. And Camille probably could have just forced the turret by herself in topside. Because she does ridiculous damage to the turrets late game.
Alright, back. Are you ready? Are we ready, casters?
Yeah, casters are ready. Always ready.
I changed the scene, right? Okay. What song again? The one that played before this? I can link you it. Here, I'll link you it. I'll play it again and I'll link you it.
No. That's not what I'm talking.
There's one before this?
In the DMs. In the DMs. Right above.
Oh. Why?
I think it's hilarious. It gets people hyped for the next game.
Dude, what K-pop? Baby.
Are you gonna do it?
After this song, bro, it's too good.
My coach is raging at the music that we have on. He's not enjoying this.
Just like Chi.
Alrighty, here we are. Back into Champion Select for Game 2. Alrighty, we got the Tom Kench ban yet again from the side of Hash. And we have a side swap. So let's see how Hash plays from the blue side. And vice versa. Let's see how Rabid Raccoons plays from the red. With the Vladimir ban, it looks like they're keeping bans pretty much the same from last game. So far, there hasn't been a change in any of the champions ban, but the order is different, I believe. Okay, they do respect the Oriana from Hyde on Blake though, so it will see a ban this game. Let's see how Hash adapts and what they're gonna have as first pick priority for this game.
So hard to put on low volume. Holy shit. Okay, turn the lower than that.
Oh, looks like Hash missed the ban. I don't know what the word is on what that ban was. Alright, so now we have the first pick. First pick Lucian from Hash. Nice, very nice. Alrighty, and Rabid Raccoons responds with the Swain, which is unbanned this year, this game too. I do believe Swain is really good in this meta, especially when you have a lot of, which is what the meta has kind of devolved into. So Swain should have a lot of utility, getting the full benefit of his ulti. And now we have the Nunu pick here. I wonder if they're going to try any gold funneling strat. We'll see. That could be pretty interesting with the Nunu pick. Ooh, and we respond with the Nocturne. I do like it. I like the gauntlet that's being thrown down here right now by Hash. But we'll see if Rabid Raccoons picks some squishy champs, because so far they do not have any squishy champs for the Nocturne to just one-shot. So let's see. Oh, and the Zoe. Very nice. Alright, so the Swain could be flexed. It actually, I believe in China, it was flexed to bottom lane. So technically, it could be in top, mid, or bottom lane. Okay, well, now that they have the Ezreal pick, so we know that Swain is either going top or mid. Alright, we have the Ornn ban, because Freshburger is an Ornn one trick. Oh, I mean, he just has a lot of games on Ornn, not an Ornn one. Oh, and then the Yasuo ban, the Respect ban, just in case the Swain is flexed. Alright, I do agree with the Braum. The Braum ban, they're denying the very powerful Lucian Braum lane from Hash. And then Braum is just a top tier support as well.
Doom Data? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I have no clue.
I'm linking. Alrighty, and so we have the Azir pick and the Dr. Mundo. Azir is a very strong... Well, okay, he's not top tier right now in terms of laning by any means, but late game he's going to scale incredibly well with the Nunu. Actually, he's going to have a really strong mid-game spike as well, but late game is just going to be disgusting. He can actually 1v5 on that champ. And then they respond with the Dr. Mundo and then the Lulu pick on the side of Hash. I think Dr. Mundo, very good, top tier, top laner at the moment, will be able to tank a lot of damage and might be able to invalidate the Azir, but if the Azir ulti is properly used, I don't think Mundo will have as much pressure as intended, because it's going to be a little bit hard for him to just run through straight at the backline in this type of comp. I think the Zoe on the side of Hash will get a lot of value though, because the champs that they picked aren't super tanky. At least around mid game, they're not going to be like too tanky. Nunu can get pretty tanky if he gets ahead. Um, but she has 3 targets where she can really chunk really hard, especially the targets of Azir and Ezreal if she does land her. And with the Lucian Lulu, there will be some good scaling. I think eventually the Lucian will outscale the Ezreal in terms of damage. And as long as Dr. Mundo is able to absorb a pretty good amount of damage, then team fights might go all right on the side of Hash. But we're just gonna have to see how. It's basically on Hash to kind of one-shot one of the characters, either Azir or Ezreal, maybe even Swain, with the Nocturne pick, and then use the Dr. Mundo to just body block and absorb damage from the Azir as they kill the backline. And then it's more on the side of Rabid Raccoons to just use the Azir Nunu to just mow down front to back, just mow them down. It's really looking like a team fight oriented, mow them down from front to back comp on the side of Rabid Raccoons. So we just have to hope. So for Rabid Raccoons to win, they really have to hope that Dr. Mundo does not get ahead, because if he gets ahead and it's unkillable, then they're just gonna lose the game. Because they're gonna have to like blast through Dr. Mundo to kill the entire team. So we'll see. Or also there's the possibility that Nocturne does overextend for the dive onto Azir or Ezreal and then just gets one shot. That could also happen as well. But mostly it's looking like a front to back on the side of Rabid Raccoons. Let's see if they're able to execute it properly. And the more pick-oriented team comp from Hash, let's see if they're able to deny vision. And then when they deny vision, it allows Zoe to have so much more pressure. Because you have to set up for the Zoe. If you're able to get a lot of pink boards and are able to sweep at like enemy jungle, for example, set up the Zoe so she can land bubbles and then land extraordinary poke, for example, outside of the Baron, then that team comp really comes together. A Zoe with vision denial is so much scarier than if you have vision of where the Zoe is and are able to see her use the bubble ahead of time, because it's much harder to dodge the bubble when they come out of Fog of War.
Man, I still feel bad for the Hashslinging Sloshers. They kind of trolled the mid game. It was a treat up.
And just to let you, my wonderful audience, know ahead of time, I will have to bounce in probably the next maybe 10 to like 13 minutes, because
Is Ash is gonna pull
have
up,
a scrim. Hopefully Asterisk pulls up. You might want to remind him.
Yo, y'all tell Ashes to pull up for the cast. We should be loading in soon. Alright, let me go ahead and add some text real quick. Ooh, I'm gonna try to shove it into one text at source. Team versus team. Sorry, I'm a bad boy. Yeah, someone give me the what are their initials? I know it's like RRB. It's like RR Rabid Raccoons. Yo, what are the fucking RRC and hash? Okay, sweet, thank you. Text is gonna be hash, and then RRC. RRC. Done. Now let's take this shit. Sweet, a pause. Awesome. That's what I needed. I can't edit it. Oh, this is gonna be really hard. It doesn't like live update it. It doesn't live update it. Fuck. Let's just make it. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. This is so tedious.
Alright, we had a normal 5-point start from both teams. No invades.
Alright. Properties. This is gonna be. How do I name it? Oh shit. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to try this out. It's pretty infuriating. Alright, text, add source, name it Ritzy. Let's get back in the game here. I'm freezing a little bit. Wait, honestly, Asher's can't pull up because... Yeah, he can. If he wants to. Alright, we're back in business. Yeah, my bad. I was setting up the stream. My bad. Anyways, though, a little bit of fucking going on in the bot lane. Scion, I didn't really even see the picks. Okay.
Alrighty.
Are you about to bounce?
Actually, my scrim looks like my scrim is getting delayed a little bit, so might be able to get through all of game 2. We'll see. Alrighty. I like this aggressive pathing from the Nunu. He might actually be able to get behind. Well, it looks like he's not going to look for that gang. He's just going to farm his bottom side jungle here.
Blue team pings the Raptors as if they were scared of Nunu being there. Maybe. I'm not actually sure why they pinged it.
It's because Nocturne thought that they were trading Raptors, but Nunu was actually on their Cruds instead of their Raptors. I think Nunu could have gone for that game.
Let me plug myself.
He could have blown Flash, maybe even killed Puff Nasty there.
Oh, the overlay's under it now. What the fuck happened? That should be good now. Oh, yeah. The plug going in. I should get it.
Actually, now looking at the team comps, Mundo into the late game is going to have huge scaling.
No one's gonna be able to kill him.
Yeah, because they're all almost all magic damage, and Ezreal really doesn't do that much damage to Freshburger. Freshburger can basically build one armor item and be okay with Ezreal, and then he's going to build like 2 to 3 magic items, including a Spirit Visage and probably an Adaptive Helm, and be nigh unkillable. So we'll see if he itemizes properly and is able to hyperscale as a tank.
See what's going on in the mid lane. Blade catches he's in a lot of minions. He drops the ignite. Oh, why am I back over here? I guess Nunu's feared away from him. Burger hits him with a freaking banjo kazooie thingy. Oh, what the fuck? Freshburger flashes. Freshburger flashes over now. He's onto the fucking beast snake. Looking just running at him, hitting him. Wait.
I'm surprised that missed.
Yeah, what the hell? It went right through him. All right. Peter, I'm pretty sure the free TK team is dropping out of the league. So maybe if you message the admins, you can go ahead and take their spot, become the captain of that team, and get you a roster. If you want to be on a team that bad. Go straight from the group master. The group from the little group from Infinity War was a little cute. He was cute. I'm Groot.
Alrighty, so okay, remember what I said? I said Rabid Raccoons has to hope that Mundo does not get ahead. And right now we have Mundo with 1 kill and having burned his enemy laner's flash and also slightly ahead in CS. So Mundo is just gonna itemize straight into a Spirit Visage here because Ezreal, it's gonna take a while for Ezreal to hit his power. And Mundo's gonna have a disgusting mid game. He's already ahead. Things are looking really good for the side of Hash right now. If they get into any mid-game team fights, which I'm sure, hopefully they'll force, like for the Infernal Drake, then they should be sitting pretty. It's looking pretty good for them right now. Especially if Mundo has a full Spirit Visage. So I think we're looking for Nocturne level 6 here as a power spike. And then we're looking for Spirit Visage on Mundo. If they try to force Infernal Drake right around that time, I think they're going to win the team fight really hard and be able to snowball the entire game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 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 oh.
What does that sound?
My bad.
Hello?
No bad. I have autism. My apologies. I like that Lucian skin. I like all Lucian skins. The noise that makes whenever it hits is fucking hilarious. Lucian just TP's back in the lane. Savage. You missed the screams, Ripek? I got judged, bro. People said they didn't like when I screamed. So now I just feel weird whenever I scream.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and ult the Zoe there. Not really sure what was going on. She drops the Ignite Nocturne.
Very nice.
And, whoa, okay. Groot gets a flash out of the Scion and the kill. Okay. Needs more
It's like
water.
Hash.
I'm not hype right now. Hold up, let me grab a bottle.
It's like Hash is playing pretty well. They get the Infernal Drake as a result of the pick onto Nunu. He got punished for burning his flash in topside earlier. And we have top lane almost.
Oh shit. Mad Life mid laner ults Blake into the turret. Nothing comes of it.
Alrighty. This is a very good pickup for Hash. They're up 1.5k in the early game, and they just picked up an Infernal Dragon, which is really strong on their side because they have an assassin in the form of a Nocturne and also the Zoe to a certain extent.
Cyan pops the ulti into the turret, I guess. Gets out Ludwig's flash with the Q charge. I gotta focus. Holy shit. Let me just put that up. Alright, I'm ready. Use the bear with the W, now using the fucking GLP. And wow, that's a lot of damage from Zoe. Flashes forward and then gets Azir's flash back out. I like that.
I know Blake is going
here. I don't know what you can do because Muda pops the ulti and now Muda's trying to just run away. He's maybe gonna get out here. Run under the turret.
He's gonna get out.
Wait, they're chasing?
They don't have enough damage here. Oh, and here we have the collapse from Zoe.
2 to kill. Muda there. Zoe is now up here, but doesn't get anything. The Ash Claiming Kicking Cake was good.
We now have a 2K gold lead for Hashslinging slashers at just 12 minutes into the game. It's looking very good for their side.
Oh man, we're gonna have 3 games, bro.
This is definitely looking like a 3-game series.
Yo, to all the streamers in the chat, yo, you guys gotta get on the Streamlabs OBS, bro. This shit is nice, bro. My GP used to crash every time I stream for like longer than an hour, but now, like, with this program, it's just like, my shit does not even crash anymore. It's fucking nice. Yo, does the stream, like, look good to you guys? Like, am I lagging? Is there any, like, frame drops or, like, packet loss going on? Does it look good to you guys? Cause I think it's looking really nice. I haven't really looked for myself, but I think it's looking pretty nice.
Okay, Nocturne does have ulti here. He's looking for his next gank. He's looking either towards mid. Ooh, mid could be looking very, very juicy.
Blake,
here we are.
Getting hit by the Azir, going back behind. Now he's
very nice.
He was channeling it up. I like bot.
Ooh, and High on Blake is dead.
Take out Blake with some auto attacks, but now the TB coming in from Mundo.
The C can hit it.
Oh, he misses the Banjo Kazooie. Now he's popping the ulti, good chasing under the turret, not trying to get the kill. But now we have a silent lead from behind, but Mundo's so under the turret, he's tanking it. Tank.
Very nice.
Very tanky. He wants to tank the turret.
Well executed.
Holy moly, Swain now popping his ulti. He's mad. Look at him, he's angry. We have Ezreal now popping into the mid lane. This is 13 minutes into the game with a crazy fight going on. Ezreal pops the ulti to rips his soul out. Rips. Warpack I would, honestly, but I don't actually have one, bro. And I'm also ugly, so that's also a little bit of a gotta be attractive to that stuff, man.
Well, I'm beautiful. But anyway,
Oh.
Mundo, look, just like I said, Mundo had his Spirit Visage in that last team fight, and he was unkillable, literally unkillable. And it was exactly. It was a well-executed dive on the side of Hash because Mundo was tanking. If Nocturne had been tanking there, then he definitely would have died. So that was a well-executed dive. And they got first blood turret in the bottom lane. We were so excited by what was happening in the mid lane. We completely didn't see that. And now they've elevated the gold lead to 3.5k.
Oh, he's getting collapsed on by the Nunu. He props the Bork and ease away, so Nunu never got the snowball off. Wow, that's bad pathing by Nunu. If you like run at Lucian at like diagonal there, it doesn't even matter if you get Bork. You can still get in range of the snowball.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, but Swain rips his soul out, and now looks like Cyan is caught. He gets drowsy. Yeah, you're dead. I gotta play more Nocturne, man. The champion is really, really good, and they're probably gonna nerf him soon. And it's not even in the mechanics; it's just like pathing. You guys, what skin should I get? I bought some RP earlier. What skin should I get? I have like 1400 RP. Lucian combos onto the Swain. Will he full in? Full in? Alt win?
Yeah, if he had ulti, he would have casted it, but he's still a few seconds off.
Yeah,
Can they kill the Nunu?
oh shit, Nunu's over here.
My. Nunu just steals the Rift Herald. And is he gonna walk out? No,
he gets hit by the drowsy, so he's gonna die, but I mean, you know, got the Herald. Herald's really OP. I
I don't
really
know if
enjoy the
that's
new
where.
Herald. How it just does a base 1500 damage every time, no matter what health it has. I like that a lot. I like that. I don't know what this guy thinks. He's not top sign. He's not tanky at all.
This is looking to be a stomp on the side of Hash. They're up by 6k at 15 minutes. Just a disgusting amount of gold.
Is it 4 AP? I don't think Ezreal's AP. I don't think Sion's AP. Knocking ult onto the Swain here. Why are you? Why are you? Why are you? Why are you? Why are you flashing, bro?
Wow. Alright, there seems to be a bit of tilt on the side of Rabid Raccoons. That flash was definitely ill-advised.
Blake's been popping off in this series. Even though they lost the last game, Blake's been making a lot of plays. He went Bammies. Yeah, would have gotten adaptive help. If I was Mundo. If you look at what, look at an Abyssal Mask? I don't know what that does anymore. They changed that shit. But I would get an adaptive helm. Or is it Abyssal Mask? I don't remember which one I'm trying to think of, but wait, you're trolling, bro. What are you doing?
He's trolling. It's actually gonna do no damage. Oh my god! It doesn't even hit the turret.
Oh my god, yo, drop that junk, yo. Yo, can someone clip that? Yo, what the hell? No, like he didn't even have to poly, bro. They killed it. They killed. What was that Rift Herald, dude?
He was trying to. So he did the same thing
it would have
last
taken
game.
the turret, but what? Come on, man.
He did the same thing last game, but it worked out just because they had so much pressure in the mid lane. They had no pressure there, so they couldn't protect their Herald at all.
Yo, just give someone else a Herald next time, bro. How do you clip on Twitch, bro? There's a fucking button. There should be a button like on the bottom right of the screen. I'm going to just use the hotkey. Mouse over what player? Who? Who got me mouse over? Moon throwing a clip around the Swain's soul. Dodge the E, nice and nice. Oh, over the player, okay. That's my knock. Isn't that where you go? For duels? Isn't that what he's known for right now? Duels? And mid-game ults?
Alright, we have Hash with a 9.5k gold lead. Well, pre-20 minutes. It's pretty disgusting. This game is looking pretty over. Unless Hash makes a huge throw.
I mean, who knows? They did that last game, so we'll see. The snowball lands on a
Well, I don't think it was
and
as
the big time
good,
he lands on the fresh burger, but does he care that much?
Look at this.
He gets
Mundo unkillable.
Oh my gosh, he actually
Mundo
killed them all
unkillable.
himself. He gets to glorify and his ulti procced. He just slamming people, just whacking people. Zoe kind of answering the enemy team, but Mundo flat.
Alright, now Mundo's inting. Alright. A little bit of an int there, but there's still 10k gold ahead. So it's not gonna matter too much.
Where's his fucking corpse? What is his shit?
Oh, Lucian!
Lucian killed somebody, but I wasn't watching. I was fucking
Little
mad.
Drew going in right there.
Lucian fucked some dude up. Lucian got fucked up. You know, cool.
If he had ulti, he probably would have. He might have been able to 1v3, to be honest. Because Nunu was almost out of mana.
Wanna get the T-Tours? I need to brush my hair, dude. I cut the whole afro off, bro. I'm just left with this fucking whatever the hell I have. Wow, Mundo, that ass sensitive. Yeah, what is he building with his Kindle Gym? Can I check shop?
He's gonna be building a War Monks for sure.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be his next item.
He has pretty good farm though. I like that. Lucian also has very good farm.
Yeah, it's been because they've been able to pressure the map and just push out waves with pretty much no pressure from the jungle because it's a Nunu jungle, and Nunu jungle is all about pathing and taking objectives. And he's lost the objective game. He's lost 2 important dragons, and now his team is just hopelessly behind. The only way they can get back into this game is if it's gone for another 15 to 20 minutes, with Azir getting his items and being able to shred the entire enemy team.
Vesberger walking into the enemy team, but he does not care. This is a very, very huge Mundo. That noise is like kind of tilting me. Yeah. Sion popping down the ulti, drifting, but he hits the wall. Lindsay on the Dax Reaper. Pretty ambitious there. Hope they really want to make a play, but it's not working out. Oof. Blake should have got rooted there. That has to feel really nice. Now we have Nocturne and Lucian on the back line. This is such a weird positioning for the fight, but it's working out. Nunu just is the one behind. They end.
Yep, they can just end the game. They're not going to make the same mistake.
2 games in a row. Wow, 22-minute victory after coming from a 50-minute game to a 22-minute slaughter. 13k gold lead. Probably 15k by the time they kill the Nexus.
This is Hash basically saying we're better than you. We basically just gave you game 1. We basically just gave you game 1.
They didn't lose game 1. Like, they lost the game for themselves. Like, they didn't actually, like, tactically lose. They lost it for themselves for sure. Going to game 3, baby. Let's go.
Yo, time to ball out on the side of Hash.
Change the scene. Don't forget. I made that mistake plenty of times. Somebody messaged me. I'm too scared to click it. Let's look at the advanced. I want to see how much. Yep. Muno's up here. Yep. Everything's lining up. Let y'all look at that for a minute or 2. We have a team now, boys. I mean, you guys would have won the first game if you guys just ended the fucking game. I don't know if you guys were watching, but the Graves literally sold all of his items because he bought a bunch of because he thought the game was over. So, a little disappointed. This could have easily been a 2-0 series for you guys.
Are you gonna pop in Asterisk?
Yeah, I don't. Is he gonna? Okay, I don't know if he's pulling up, bro. I'll just still look at unless someone from the chat is trying to pull up. Who's trying to pull up and catch the boy? Since Blaze now has a scrim or whatever.
I can cast right until it starts.
Yeah, but like I need him in the game, you know, like I need him in like our custom game.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, what skin should I buy? I've been playing like a lot of Talons. I was thinking like maybe a Talon skin, but like I'm pretty indecisive. Unless like I already know what I want going into. I just like had money. I'm like, fuck it, bro. Let's just waste this shit.
Bro, all you gotta do is just go friend Blazing Hot, wait a day or 2, hit him with the gifts option.
I can't even go into the store. That just feels bad. Now you guys should look at my demotion sign. XD. I've been shooting from demotion for like the past like 3 months. Should probably actually play the game.
Basically, that game just snowballed off of Nunu's aggression on that invade. If he hadn't, actually, I mean, it's mostly the jungler's fault on the side of Rabid Raccoons. Yeah, I mean, granted, on Nunu you are supposed to invade, but you have to invade when your lanes have priority, and his lanes did not have priority there.
For me, I'm rather like whenever you like hover over like this, but I've never like been red like right here. But I also like don't play like I'm on a win streak, so and it's still here, so I don't really know how that shit works. Yeah, it's always been like that. It's never because if I lose 3 games in a row, I'm not gonna demote. I'll be on 0 LP, but I won't demote for sure. It's always been like that, bro. I'm telling you, I'll pull this shit up on stream right now, bro. Fuck it, fuck it, bro. Let's pull this bitch up. Display capture on. Put that above league client. Yeet. Yeet.
Hey, hit me with the invite, by the way. Oh, Secret gonna. Oh, wait,
Who's pulling up? Who's this?
Me.
Who's me? Oh, what's up? You're pulling up, bro? Yo, isn't this pickaxe? I think it's pickaxe.
It's the True Light. The True Light. I don't know who that is.
That's pickaxe, right? You're pickaxe, right?
No, it's not. I'm not pickaxe.
Fuck, bro. What's your IGN?
The True Light. Same one.
Oh shit, I'm retarded. All right, dope.
Yeah, wait. We casted together the other day. Holy shit.
Oh, I thought you were the other one. All right, all right.
Wait. What teams are playing right now?
We got Hashslinging Slashers and the whatchamacallits, the Rabid Raccoons.
Oh,
Raccoons.
my boys, the Rabid Raccoons.
Yeah, they won the first game because Hash did end the game. They definitely could have ended the game, but they ended up coming back, and then this game, Hash just fucking ran over them.
I mean, Raccoons like have like these moments of brilliance. I would say like they can definitely play well, but other times it looks like they make the worst decisions ever.
I guess we realized why the jungler that they have on right now is their sub jungler, because I would place the blame squarely upon him for getting smashed in game 2.
Oh, Kazehaya?
Kazehaya.
Yeah, that's not their main jungler.
Yeah, I know.
Where is their main jungler? Oh well.
We just
Unfortunate.
probably couldn't make it, unfortunately. Alrighty, True Light. I'm gonna pass the burning baton of color commentary to you. And this is your boy. Thank you so much for coming in to see myself and Fizzy cast game 1 and 2 of Hash versus Rabid Raccoons. And much love. This is your boy Blazing Hot, signing out. Remember, stay beautiful, stay blazing hot.
Alrighty then. Well, he did give me this blazing hot baton. It's kind of burning my hand now, so I'll just set this down. Anyhow, I am now subbing in for Blazing Hot to be your color caster of the night. As I understand it, Rabid Raccoons are 1-1 with Hashslinging Slashers. I don't know. I think I've casted every single Rabid Raccoons game now, just because of this, or not game, but match.
Hey.
I've actually never cast a Hashslinging Slashers game though.
Yeah, this is like casting Slashers 2.0. This is like a whole new team.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm getting bullied for having D5 as my peak. I was in promos D4, and I got fucking AFKs and all the fun stuff in those games. So.
Okay, I believe we're ready, right?
Yeah, casters.
Okay, I got you.
I'll back you up, bro.
Thank you. That's what casters do, back each other up. Anyhow, like, so you said Game 1, a bit of a throw from Hash.
Yeah, it was a long game.
Game
It was
2.
50 minutes. Hash definitely like there was a point where Hash like got an ace, and they were in the base of Rabid Raccoons, and they could have won the game. They could have won right there as they're all dead, but they just took inhib and backed off. And then after that, Rabid Raccoons got an elder. Got an elder. They got an ace, and then the game dragged on for longer. They got another elder, another ace, and they won the game.
So really, their team composition just shining.
Yeah, and they had a lot of scaling with Yasuo, Rakan, and Brand. So
Okay, yeah, I can see how that works. Vladimir taking off the table. Tom Kench ban coming through from Hash. Was the Vladimir like a priority pick in the previous games, or
I think there was a Vlad in one of the games. Honestly, I don't even remember anymore.
it's been a long series? I understand. 50-minute game. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't actually remember like anything in that. Was there a Vlad? I don't think there was a Vlad. I think they just banned in every game.
Okay, so Vlad taking off the table. Zoe also banned out. Zoe's just super annoying. I don't care what anyone says about Zoe. Like, I understand that you can play against her, but you know, when she gets Sleepy Trouble Bubble off her E and into freaking her passive and all of her other damage, it's just not fun to play against. Kai'Sa Lucian. Pretty standard bans so far, I would say. Graves. Yep. So nothing earth-shattering in terms of bans. Did you see anything like super special in terms of picks?
Let me think for a second. No, nothing too special. Nothing too special.
First pick Yasuo from Rabid Raccoons. Guess they're hoping for that scaling comp again. Although that is kind of dangerous. Like, you said they got stomped like the second game. So,
Yeah.
like, is it wise to pick a scaling... to go for a scaling pick when you get stomped?
I think he played better with Yasuo in lane. He got rolled pretty hard by Blake last game.
Okay.
And the first game he was on Yasuo, he didn't play too bad in lane.
Khan was hovered by Freshburger there, but instead decided to just pick up the Ornn. I mean, I don't think picking Rakan early is a bad thing. Like, Rakan is just a super versatile support. I don't think anyone would be remiss if you just first pick Rakan, since Rakan's just so good, especially because you're taking away synergy from the Yasuo like that. Ooh, LeBlanc.
I haven't seen any Talia like picks or bans in this game, and it's kind of like a little bit aggravating. Because I think the champion's very strong. Whoa, yo, I have that. I used to have that Zac tag, but I got the better one called Blobs.
Nice. Although I was about to say, like, first picking, like, blind picking a Zac in terms of jungle matchup is just so dangerous, especially when like Xin Zhao's still on the table. Braum locked in for Uklar. So Trundle definitely counters the Ornn in terms of tankiness. Braum has some peel. Although, like, with LeBlanc's dive potential, I wouldn't say that the Braum pick can do a whole lot against that. More dive from the Nocturne. It's a lot of early game, like, huge early game pressure and snowball on the side of Hashslinging slashers. So is the Yasuo for Alf, or
Game 1 was for Mad Life.
okay? So they're just sending him mid. Okay. I don't know. Like, once again, I don't play mid lane, so I don't really understand the Yasuo versus LeBlanc matchup. I can't imagine it's terribly enjoyable for a Yasuo.
I should put music on.
Israel.
Music on. Just do that.
Okay, final bans coming out from both sides. More standard stuff. Brand Israel. Dr. Mundo, very frustrating top laner to play against. Just scales really well. Can do well into the Ornn.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, did B Snake play Nautilus again? Because he plays a lot of Nautilus. Last band being Recon, not letting. Yeah, I think Recon would still be pretty good today. Oh no. So we want to have a favorable bot lane pick no matter what, I suppose. Maokai being the top laner against the Ornn. It's a bit of a wet noodle fight. I don't think anything really happens in that. Unless one of them overcommits really hard. Maokai having a lot of great lockdown though, in response to Ornn's lockdown. Buklar's pick, or AD pick, gonna be the Xayah here. I don't think that's bad at all considering there's a LeBlanc and Nocturne on the enemy team.
I don't know how I feel about the Maokai though. I don't feel like there's like people that do that better. Like I would look rather like a Scion or something.
I mean, as I've come to understand that Beastnik can only play tanks in the top lane, or at least he only plays tanks for his team. I mean, I agree with you. I think Scion would probably be a way better inter comp. But I don't think Maokai is terrible either, both in terms of lane. Like, in terms of fights, like I think Maokai has to play a little bit smarter than Bjorn does. But, you know, clickable CC against the LeBlanc is never a bad thing.
True.
Caitlyn Morgana versus Xayah Braum. That doesn't sound very fun for a Xayah Braum lane, honestly. So, Hashslinging slashers here look like they just really want the early game snowball, while Rabid Raccoons hoping for a bit of scaling to come through between the Yasuo and the Xayah picks. You definitely have CC and Peel and the rest, Maokai, Trundle, and Braum. It's a really pick-oriented comp that Hash has here. Like, Morgana Dark Binding, LeBlanc Ethereal Chains, and just her combo of damage, Nocturne, Paranoia. It really is just a ton of pick. Their best teamfight ultimates are obviously Ornn's Call of the Forge God and Morgana's Soul Shackles. Although those kind of require a lot of setup and a lot of engage commitment of flashes, especially on Morgana's part. I think it's pretty interesting that the Morgana goes for Exhaust here, while the Braum goes for the Ignite. I thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, I think Kate Morgana has a kill lane, like into like, and when you first got it, you like don't think it, but like then you're like, okay, bind into a trap, like that's kill lane for sure. Like
Yeah,
you can
bind
literally kill
into
them with
trap
it too.
into Ignite, like that
Yeah.
person's dead.
Yeah.
But like you see a little group and Puff Nasty here. I mean, TP Caitlyn and Exhaust on Morgana. I mean, yeah, like Caitlyn, like pretty much anyone else can benefit from having TP. She can be kind of split push threat, sure. But, you know, into a composition like this one, you guys are going to get rolled in team fights if the game goes too late. Like, at a certain point, if Braum or Maokai or Trundle aren't really peeling for Yasuo and Xayah, they're trolling. Like, Hashslinging Slasher's composition here needs to get ahead, and it's not as though they can't. Like, these are definitely early game champions that they have selected here. It's just, I don't understand why you go in the bot lane, why you go for so, like, defensive summoners when you draft a kill lane.
I think it's weird that Rabid, like, they banned Rakan when they're picking Xayah, especially how good the Rakan Yasuo pick was in the first game. I feel like they'd like want to go back to the bench that they banned it out.
I think because Freshburger hovered it, they were afraid that Hash was gonna pick it. And Rakan overall can like really mess with their comp, especially considering how bursty the composition of Hash can be. So they might have just preemptively banned it, so they couldn't let.
But you can like
Matches
first pick.
together.
Like I don't know. I feel like you didn't need to pick You could have picked Rakan before Trundle or Yasuo.
That's true. I agree with that statement. Like I think they over prioritized the Yasuo pick.
I don't know about that word pack, cause like I don't know. I think Groot and Puff have like one bot lane every time, and those champions are really like Caitlyn. Like when she's ahead, like she likes to like push the advantage really hard, and also it's
but
it's
Caitlyn-
Nocturne again. Like they rolled really hard with the Nocturne last time, so maybe they can do it again.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they definitely have the tools to win early. It's just that like, and especially because like you see Caitlyn take lethal tempo here, like into a lane where you have lane advantage and you're this kill lane, you just take PTA. Like,
Rabid Raccoons, holy shit, you're a fucking emer.
yeah, I am kind of perplexed from Hash. Although Freshburger goes to the same college as me, so represent. Anyhow.
You guys go to the same college, bro?
As I understand it, yeah.
Wait, don't you guys have like an esports team?
Yeah.
Did you try out for it?
There's like different tiers. I think Fresh was on tier 2, I was on tier 3 this year. We won tier 3 though.
Okay, nice you.
Okay, so looks like standard 5-point defense from Rabid, while Hash seems to be 5-man stacking. They get spotted out here.
Hey, what time are you at? I want us to be on the same page.
I'm at 40 seconds right now.
Okay.
Am I behind?
I'm
Yeah,
on
like,
47, 48, 49. That's me.
okay, yeah, that's me. Haynes on the blue buff. Oh, sorry, no. Raccoon's paying out the red buff. Because I guess they think Nocturne's starting that side, although it looks like he's just pathing down towards blue. Yeah. There you go. Well, both of these teams looking for that win, that W. I think Rabid Raccoons are like 0-2 right now. Like both of their losses have been kind of tough. Like they've been competitive matches, but 0-2 is 0-2. Some trading going down in the bottom lane. Hello.
Oh, see,
Yeah, you see. Look at this.
yeah. If that's level 2, she's dead. If they're level 2,
sure,
she
for
dies
sure.
with the binding hitting there.
Yeah, Alpha and Ukla are just taking a little too much damage by eating bindings so early. And like you said, if that's level 2, like one of them is dead no matter what.
Freshburger on his one trick. See how he does in the top lane.
And Orin really is just a great tank at the moment. It's like he has a lot of damage just off of one ability. Has a lot of innate tankiness, can stay in lane for a while with his passive. He used to be able to deny CC, but had to take that away too.
want to see some aggression. I want to see some binds. I want to see some traps. I want to see some cool stuffs.
No, it looks like they're just shoving the wave in at the moment, making Zaya fall behind. Although not by too much at the moment. Dax Reaper looking for a gank in the mid lane.
Blake gets his chain blocked by the wind wall. So he also gets out for
it's a
free.
good block. There's a dark binding. I don't know why Caitlyn doesn't walk forward for the trap here, but she does. Lets it go. Slight farm advantages in mid and bottom lane in the favor of Hashling slashers, giving them that small gold lead. Yeah, it's where
there's a binding, but we're in the top lane now. Trying to drop the pillar onto Freshburger. Freshburger's a bit too pushed up. Gets
Here's
crunched.
Flash.
Kazuya flashes onto
He's gone. He's gone.
on here, and
There
then
it
the
is.
W comes back up. First blood for the Raccoons. Now Mad Life on the Blake. Blake
looks like
W
he's gonna-
forward there and had the.
Does he dodge to Ignite? Yeah, he does.
She's united.
Really good job from Rabid Raccoons right there. Both the solo kill in mid lane and just in top lane being really coordinated. Now the question here is if their bot lane can survive and not fall too far behind. Because if Rabid Raccoons' bot lane can come out of this not terribly far behind, I would say that's a victory. But they're getting shoved in so hard here.
And yeah, in these games we've seen Dax really like to be bot a lot. So when he's level 6, we'll probably see a lot of ults onto this Zaya and Brown.
I see. And Dax already level 4, so probably gonna hit 5 on this clear. Ow! Taking a bit low. Gotta dodge those bindings.
Trading going on in the top lane. Freshburger smacking him up against the wall.
That Searing Charge does damage. Yeah, look at this. The bottom lane of Rabid Raccoons is just shoved up against the wall here. Well, up against the tower, but
Yeah, all
there's
the
not a
CS
whole
is
lot they
pressured.
can do. Kazuhaya looking for a gank here on Hide on Blake. Hide on Blake flashless. Pops the passive. They don't know which one to go for. There she is. Hide on Blake. 0-2. This is not the start you want with your LeBlanc.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty difficult matchup for LeBlanc. If her W gets down at all, then she just Yasuo can just all in.
Yeah.
Alright, that in with a gank and yeah, dead. A little bit of a bit war in the chat.
Oh,
There's
dark
the binding. There's the trap. Braum is nice into that dog. Oh, we have 3 people
All the
in the
force
top
god
lane.
coming out here, but oh, he gets popped up so he can't get the knockout. Freshburger, 0-2. He's able to stay even on CS though, so that's not bad. Still has teleport as well. Oh, so does Beast Snake. It's just if Ornn falls behind here, their ability to tank stuff down is pretty bad. Although you see the rotation from Dax come down here, even though he's level 5, this is going to be first tower in the favor of Hash. Looks like they want to give all the local glow to Caitlyn. One more bullet, and there it goes. Man, I don't Blake taking so much damage. He's 2 levels down, not even level 6 yet.
Game 1, Hash basically won game 1, but they threw it away, bro. They could have ended the game, and they didn't. I think I came back on.
Would you say this is different here?
This game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is way different. This game we
CC
have,
coming through from Caitlyn.
yeah, this game we
Now
have,
Pat falls.
the Raccoons are kind of smacking them right now. This didn't happen in either one of the games.
Yeah, they're really just camping Freshburger, not letting the Ornn get really tanky or able to have a moment to breathe here. Trundle is really rich. 3 kills. Yasuo 2. Although you see the Caitlyn Morgana get sent up top here as a rotation.
Yeah, look at this. Like, Blake can't get away at all. The Braum passive does proc. The Ignite's down, but they don't full commit on it. They get
TP gets cancelled from Freshburger.
Yeah, they get Freshburger's TP out of that.
Not bad. My screen seems to have gone black for a moment here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Dark Binding, you see Uklar and Alf just sitting in the bush here, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to commit for anything. Just come to help their top laner out. I think it's not that great if you have all 3 of them here. Maokai needs to go down, but... Although it's not a terrible thing since you see Nautilus just hovering around.
Trundle was pulling up for a gank here. And he's saving the pillar. Nocturne popped his ulti. Ult under the Braum. Braum pops a compass. I mean, a Zonius thingy. So does Puff. Braum falls down. Puff's just not being touched. He lands the root onto Zai. Pops her ultimate, but that might not be enough because he gets trapped. She flash goes away. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. In the meantime, we have an Ignite going down onto the Yasuo in the mid lane. Blake flashes forward, auto attacks. W's, auto attacks, jukes the Q. Nice. Coming out from Blake.
It's a massive swing in gold.
Yeah, and just like that, Hash is now, they're just up now.
Yeah, they're just entirely
Those
in control
kills are
of the
really
game
huge.
after this. That's just Nocturne Paranoia at work right there. Oh, that's a nice dodge from Maokai, using the Twisted Advance properly. Fortunately, he still gets popped up by the Ornn ultimate. Call the Forest Shroud, making a lot of damage go through there.
Is my voice okay? Does everyone hear my voice okay?
I hear your voice fine, but we're in a Discord call.
Yeah, why is tickering? You guys can hear me, right? Hello? Can you guys hear me? They heard me in the other games? Nothing changed?
Rift Herald gets popped mid lane.
Okay.
Looks
Tickering's
like...
showing me?
Yeah, this mid lane outer tower is going to fall. Ash now in a commanding lead after that series of events. Yasuo getting solo killed, triple kill. Well, not triple kill on anyone, but 3 members of Rabid Raccoons falling in the top lane there.
All games in Project Apart, they're always fiestas, bro. Like, every game is fiesta. You'll never yield to the elo. Ever.
Ooh, Uklar tanking 2 tower shots. Feels bad.
I think Hash has been playing better than Rabid Raccoon Sword Pack. They really ran them over game 2.
Like I said, like I'm a fan of Rabid Raccoons.
Oh,
Like,
I have no
they have-
bias.
They have these like moments of brilliance, but then they also have like these moments of like, what did you guys think was gonna happen here? And ooh, pillar a bit too early. But yeah, as you can see, like before they had a 1k gold lead, now they're down roughly 2k. And that's all off of towers and losing that fight, like just having net losses across the map. I mean, that being said, I think that Rabid Raccoons can still win this game. Like, do they have to play a lot more defensively? Yes. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, someone was messaging me.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, so do they have to play a lot more defensively and, you know, look for those actual golden opportunities? Yeah. But this game isn't fully away from them. They definitely have decent scaling. If they can find that, like, that pick potential that they had earlier on Freshburger, for instance, would not be bad.
Yeah, I like the scaling of Zaya and Yasuo. But the only problem is, like, Zaya's down right now, like, what, 50-ish CS? So it's going to be really hard for her to get back into this game. Yasuo's doing just fine. Compared to
50
LeBlanc.
CS, almost 3k gold, actually. Which is kind of insane.
Yeah, that's really rough.
It's like 2.8k gold.
Yeah, all of the lead right now is just like in between the two carries. Like all of the gold lead is on Caitlyn.
Yeah, Yasuo is actually still ahead of gold on the LeBlanc here. And like everything else seems to be pretty equal. Trundle's actually still ahead of Nocturne. It's literally the lead that Hash has is practically all under Caitlyn. Which really means if you can isolate Caitlyn or catch her out, then they can win the fight pretty easily.
Oh, the
Ooh,
pillar
Nocturne gets
and
popped up by the
knockup.
Pillar of Ice.
Nocturne
Uses his ultimate
uses
to
his
get
ultimate
out.
to try to
but
get
he
out.
doesn't get out. Ooh, Caitlyn gets popped up, but there's no Yasuo ulti to follow up there.
I actually like the lethal tempo though, because like it activates like while they're still on a trap. So like, yeah. That's
Ooh,
nice.
I think this is Yasuo going down. Yes, it is.
Guys to the call. The forward got Freshburger's on the
Fresh
back line now. Going on to Uclar. Uclar running away, get the heal, picks up a few honey fruits, and now Freshburger gets turned around and bursted on, but Caitlyn has finished off the Maokai.
I actually really like that flash from
Blade going
Freshburger
the whole
forward
team.
into the team. Uh-oh.
Zaya pops her ulti.
Oh, that's a nice root. Caitlyn flashes out defensively. 3 for 3. Not bad. But yeah, as you can see here, when Caitlyn's just allowed to free hit on Hash, or on Hash's side, into Rabid Raccoons, she can just win the game. She can just win the fight for them no matter what, as long as she's allowed to free hit. Because, like, killing the Nocturne was pretty clean there. So, the real problem is just that there was no way to follow up on the Caitlyn even after Yasuo lands his tornado. I think moving forward, Mad Life mid laner needs to save his tornado to try to find it onto the Caitlyn so they can burst her down as fast as possible. Because like you said, that lethal tempo is coming online. So...
Yeah.
Freshburger looks like he's getting caught out here.
Yeah, Zaya and
just
Braum are
so
coming up in the
tanky.
Maokai, but like he has nowhere to go here. He's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get himself something in the mid lane going here. Because he is buying a lot of time just staying alive right now.
Yeah. He's taking a lot of slows, but this is pretty much whatever he wants. It's taking so long for them to kill him. Gold gets given to Alf. Doesn't look like his team can grab anything though. Braum looking for a flank play, but gets sniffed out.
Yeah, Zaya's build is definitely outdated.
Let's see here. Oh, it's the Essence O.
Well, that's pre-Essence. Like, it was good on her like before the rework, but I don't think it's as good as on her anymore.
I mean, like, it's doable, I think, but Zaya doesn't like to ult early.
Like, gets the root on
Ooh,
it.
Uclar getting
Definitely caught out here.
caught out. Pops his Glacial Fissure. I don't think that was a good use of it. He should have just, like, let himself die and save it. Because now that's a resource they won't have for the dragon coming up. Dark Binding finds the Trundle. Admittedly, it's another Cloud Drake, so I don't think it's a huge objective that either team wants to take. Or, like, cares to take a whole lot. Unless anyone's running Celerity, but that's it.
Nice
Also, yeah, found the tornado. Big black shield. Ooh, now
Looks
some
like
Morgana
Morgana getting a little bit caught out here. Lands the binding, but Yasuo EQs right onto her.
Nocturne cast Paranoia to make sure Yasuo has to back off here.
Really know the names of all these fucking abilities, dude. Holy shit.
I try.
Like, when you said Glacial Fissure, I thought you were talking about, like, the Keystone, dude.
No, it's
The Glacial
Glacial Augment. Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, the ultimate.
I don't know the ones for champions I don't play though. Like Zaya's, I feel like one of hers is called like Feather Daggers. And
Maybe that's her passive, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see here. Q is Double Daggers. Blade Caller, Feather Storm. Okay, I knew Feather Storm, but that's only because like it's immune. Anyhow. Yeah, you see, like this is pretty much how Raccoons play. Like even when they're at a deficit, they tend to like stall out pretty well. I mean, the problem is that they shouldn't be putting themselves at a deficit. Like honestly, I think if you know how to stall, you should know how to win.
Wait, that was troll. Blake uses W on the wave and Yasuo just all ends. Like, I mean,
Yeah, but now he gets
Freshburger.
rooted up. And
Oh,
the
Freshburger TP's gonna try to save the day here, but wow,
oh, he can't get the ulti off.
they blew so much for that. Yeah, that was really like risky from Blake to use his W on the wave like that.
Yeah, he had no idea where Yasuo was.
Yeah, Freshburger saves the day.
But that's Freshburger's TP committed there.
Yeah.
If Beastnik can use his TP smart, that's really important. Pillar of Ice flash over the wall.
Oh, they're all flashing onto the Caitlyn. That's 2 flashes already committed on for the Caitlyn. Caitlyn trying to
Gets
kite it
rooted
out, but
up.
she's
I
getting
think she's going
rooted.
down here. There she goes.
Now they're chasing
Morgana flashing
Morgana.
away. Concussive blows, stacks pop. She goes down too. Now Freshburger getting caught out. Hashslinging slashers, they're completely split up.
Yeah, zero team play right now. I don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck that was.
I don't really know what was going on.
They can
there.
get Baron here.
Looks like they want to push mid instead though.
They'll take 1 turret and Baron or 2 turrets and Baron.
I think it would have to be 1 turret if you want Baron. Like the timers aren't exactly long at the moment, but I think they want the push, and I don't fault them for that. They don't have Warren ulti for another 15 seconds. Yeah, there's the back off. Trying to clear vision on their way to Baron. Yeah, I think they're just trying to set up vision around the area. They don't want to do anything else. Okay, Kumble where he gets smacked in the face there. Ooh, twisted advance onto the Morgana. She goes down almost instantaneously. Trundle using Pillar of Ice to look for a knockup. Mad Life mid laner a bit forward here, although I don't think he can get punished. Stacking those Steel Tempests up, looking for their Tornado. Teammates are still relatively close. Rabid Raccoons just want to control the vision around the Baron area at the moment. Although, controlling vision's one thing, I think the other thing...
Whoa, that was weird.
That was a weird visual.
He's like
bug.
poking
You
through
saw
the
that.
wall.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought he was like fully over there. For a second, I'm like, say, what?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't realize that counts as a dash. Really interesting. Like, okay, by interesting I mean I think they kind of wasted their time just sitting around Baron like this. Like, you see a wave in top lane, you see a wave in bot lane. You can just set up vision, make hash, try to clear out the vision you set up, and then rotate top or bot and take the towers there. I don't think they need to sit around Baron for so long.
I'm actually so happy that my GPU has like not crashed and I'm like streaming like a spectating game. I've dropped only 880 frames in almost 3 hours, so that's really fucking good.
Yeah.
That's just taking up less of my CPU than playing a game. What the fuck? I
That's
like
pretty
this. I like this. I like this. I like this. I was saying if they went for tier 1 then to Baron. I wasn't. Actually, yeah, you're right. I did say the wrong thing. Well, shut up, Warpack. Whatever. This is why my peak is D5. But like, I don't know. If I'm in the moment, I would have just like not done that. But like, when at first glance, I was like, you know, but whatever.
I mean, with Baron doing so little damage, I feel like they could have gone for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now he gets caught up by the subjugate. He's very squishy now. Nocturne pops Paranoia. Braum, really good. Unbreakable to stop the ultimate there. Call the Forge God, that is. Now Yasuo getting a little
Puff
low here from the
Nasty.
Soul Shackles.
Oh.
Or, no, Ethereal Chains.
Yikes. Yikes fight.
That's actually so tragic for Freshburger, honestly. First he gets smacked into the Pillar of Ice. Ooh, another Cloud Drake. Raccoons are going to be moving so fast.
Yeah, Trundle is pretty huge.
Yeah, I think Trundle's like 5-1. No. He's 6'2", my bad. Beast Snake looking for the engage onto hide on Blake, but she's just walking away a little bit too fast.
Yeah, I don't know why they went back mid though. Like, what do they get here?
No, I agree. But like,
Bot
on the
or
other
top?
side of it, at least you see Mad Life mid laner going down bot. Paying for assistance on the Baron from his team.
I'd rather they just send Maokai bot though.
No,
Because
yeah,
Maokai
wait,
has a teleport.
that's terrible. They shouldn't be paying for Baron.
Without
Especially-
Yasuo, he has to run all the way up there.
Yeah. You see, they send Freshburger down, but he also has TP, so he can respond. I don't know. Like, clear out vision, okay, fine. But still. Three-man stack of your tanks.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these stacks. They, like both teams like love to stack every game. There's like a million stacks, and like they both see it coming at this point. Like every team, like they just automatically every bushes.
Braum using Winter's Bite on the Baron to aggro. Oh, that's pretty good. Katsuhaya wants to clear out the ward there. Baron gets aggroed, so he has to put down the... That's fine.
The good old mid game Baron dances. I love it.
First man. Just... Is it even a Baron dance? It's more like a vision dance that happens to be near Baron. Ooh, Kazuhaya finds a
That was a
knockup.
really good knockup there. If only Yasuo was close enough.
Yeah. He subjugated. I think he actually subjugated the Caitlyn.
Oh, wow, that's a
two-man knockup right onto the Caitlyn and the Morgana. Oh, is that game?
yeah. That's probably a game. That's probably a GG. Rabid Raccoons might just take the cake with that team fight. This series didn't need to go to game 3 if Hash didn't throw game 1, but
Oh, God.
they royally fucked up and now they're paying the price.
Trying to clear the wave.
Blake-
Doesn't get the last minion.
Like
Last
trying to
minion does
stall
go
it out,
down.
trying to protect.
I think they can do it because he killed the wave.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he killed the wave. He killed the wave.
Wait, Blake clutch? Wait, but there's
I
another
think he
wave
did.
now. There's
Oh
another
wait,
wave
here's
now.
the wave. Here's the wave. Yeah.
Turn,
They're forced
go
to back
fucking
away.
kill
Nocturne
Nocturne. He
going
sent
down.
it.
Caitlyn's up though.
Just get the turret. Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
they're getting pushed out.
Mid
Oh.
laner. Where's
Blake-
the Ornn ulti?
Blake was clutch
They don't
there.
have Brahma. Just call Ornn ulti. Kill the Yasuo. Okay.
Nah,
Oh, that was very good from Hide on Blake.
yeah,
To
Blake
kill the wave.
saves the game.
Yasuo really needs to back. Like, sure, take the Rift Scuttle, but don't do any more than that. You guys need to reset. Oh, Fresh Burger. Barely unable to stop the back from his laning opponent. That was a really, really great Glacial Fissure from Uklar to find the Caitlyn and the Morgana.
Yeah.
Especially because Morgana Black Shielded the wrong target. She Black Shielded Fresh Burger.
Yeah, the Black Shields need to be on Kate or Nocturne. But we didn't really see, like, Nocturne has a total of 3 KP. He's done absolutely nothing this game. And that's really, like, I don't really get it. Like, your bot lane was super far ahead by themselves, so you just get free kills with your ult, but he has 3 KP at 30. He's averaging, like, 1 KP.
Every
Like,
10 minutes.
yeah, like, that's ridiculous. On a champion with, like, an ult, that's, like, a free kill every time.
Oh, he
into the teamfight
engages, goes onto the Yasuo, you can't get the kill. Now Knockup goes onto the Ore, and Yasuo ults forward to his last breath.
Caitlyn's trying her
Caitlyn's
best
still
in
able
the
to free
backline.
hit.
Surely this is game. Yeah, Dax just didn't really show up in this game at all. He's gonna end the game with 4 KP. I feel like he could have created a lot more for
TPing
him.
back to tower for the faster back. Walks to the fountain too. Wow. Purchases Molten Edge.
Let's see what she can do.
Is this the 1v4? No, she can't do it. That's game.
Yep. Rabid's gonna go ahead and win the. Rabid wins the series, 2-1. It still feels bad for Hash.
There.
They're probably really sad.
That is, I believe, Rabid's first win since their tiebreaker to make it in.
Who do we give the interview to? Let's see.
That's actually a pretty tough question.
It's really hard to say because I just felt like the first 2 games, I just felt like Rabid was kind of getting outclassed. But I mean, a lot of clutch play from the support game 1. Uklar definitely stepped it up at the end of that game. Mid laner did okay, but he got rolled game 2. I'm thinking maybe the jungler.
Yeah, I mean, their jungler had a really dominant game finding key pillars.
Yeah, we'll do the jungler. Is there any admins in the chat that can move in the jungle god? Move in Mr. Kazaya? That'd be pretty dope. Move him in, move him in, move him in. Admin. Alright, he said 1 sec. Alright. Yo.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
So,
Hey, dude. It's the new god himself. How's it going, guys?
Chill, bro.
so that's how you describe yourself, the new god. Although,
Yeah, dude. You know, I had a soft day on Nunu that second game to give him a chance, you know, to give him that slight sliver of hope after outclassing them in that game 1 on my Graves. You know, they had to ban it game 3 because they're scared of it. So, you already know, dude.
well, I mean, you might have thrown out those ice balls as Nunu, but he definitely popped up the pillars of Trundle,
Oh,
popping
yeah.
off game 3. It was really nice to watch those pillars of ice come down.
Yeah, dude. You know, all I have to do is just click a button, and I just fucking up, dude.
So, as I understand, you're actually the sub, like you're.
Yeah, I posted in the D plus Compete League Discord looking for team, just like because I have like nothing else to do,
Uh-huh.
and they just like picked me up randomly when I sent that like a week ago, and they said I was like subbing. I'm like, okay, cool, and so I come in and I'm like, hey, can you just first pick me Graves, and I can just pop off on that champion.
Well, it seems like it definitely worked out. I was not here to cast the first 2 games.
Hmm.
As I understand it, game 1 was a comeback. Game 2 is a bit rough for you guys.
Yeah. We came back from like a 9K gold lead or something.
Yeah, it's pretty
So,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
are you aware that with you as their jungler, this is the first match win that your team has gotten?
Yes. I flamed them for that one. I'm like, wait, you guys are 0-4, or I think they're 0-4,
They're
but
0-2. They're 0-2.
0-2.
This is
Okay.
their third week match.
All
So now
right.
they are now 1-2, thanks to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Thanks to me. I'll just 1v9 the games round. Nah, I'm not like Logan. I give him credit. I support the first game on that recon. I was telling him, hey man, you gotta flash in and ulti. You need to go in and get those like picks. And after that he got the confidence and he just went in and it was just good for us.
Definitely being a bit of a hero, as I understand.
Yeah, he was the hero player for that game one, and then game two, I threw it for my team, to be honest. Like, we had no priority lanes, and I was invading. That was my fault. So I kind of just fucked up that game. But game three,
Okay.
I really stepped it up, and I knew top lane was pretty easy because I can just stop the Ornn E and just stomp that. It was kind of unfortunate how we got behind early on because they got the first turret bot and then they were just prioritizing turrets while we were getting buzzed around the map and other like map pressure. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
so
game three.
we were discussing while the game was going on. It must have worried you a bit to see like you guys go from a 5-1 kill lead and like a 1K gold lead to being 1K gold behind and the kill score being 5-5, the Caitlyn getting big.
Yeah,
So
the Caitlyn game big was like the worst part, but then the Caitlyn didn't really know how to position well versus the Trundle. So I just flash pillared her on that one fight when she was really close to our Raptors, and that I think that's what started the turning point for the game.
yeah, that was definitely a highlight of the game, like your willingness to just look for flash pillars.
Yeah, I I usually just do things on like split moment, and I usually just try to mechanically outplay people and just think about it later on because I'm just only a D5 player. Like what do I know about the game mentally? Like that's
Well,
just pretty much all.
well, understanding you're a sub,
Mhm.
where do you, how far do you see yourself like going with Rabid at this point?
Um, I mean,
Do you want to take that starter spot?
well, yeah, I mean, I don't mind taking the star spot, but I can understand if they want like their star jungler back, but
Yeah,
I'll just I'll just be there, just be a pickup for the team,
gotcha.
because you know I really like competitive way more than just playing solo queue.
Hmm.
It's honestly one of my favorite parts about the game, where it's a lot more tense. Your decisions matter a lot more, and it's just a higher state of mind playing in competitive.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I think that it's something that's really underrated and probably something that Riot's been trying to do by introducing Clash, despite its
Yeah,
complete and
and
utter failure at the
I don't
moment.
even know if we're gonna get Clash back.
I mean,
It's been
I'd
like
like
what,
it.
like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's pretty rough.
so I mean, I don't know how much you practiced with the rest of your team,
Hmm.
but
We had one scrim sesh.
okay,
Uh,
that's not bad.
we did a best of three. I think I just played Graves twice,
Okay, so
and
like understanding how you interact with your team and understanding your
mhm.
teammates a bit more after that scrim set, and especially after this match, uh,
uh,
and like
I,
this is a pretty
I'm sorry. Yeah. I just want to say something on that. It's because uh, I could be like a little bit toxic in like the way I like try to make shot calls or tell people like how to do things a certain way, how to like engage this and do other things. And it just mostly comes from my solo queue mentality, and it just yeah, that's just how that happens, I guess.
oh yeah. So my question was going to be is like you guys actually played out a pretty stressful series. today or tonight. You had a 50-minute game, then you got smashed at game 2. Then
Yeah.
in game 3, things were equal for a while before, despite and you guys played really well together.
Mhm.
But things were up in the air pretty much until you won. So
Pretty much.
Understanding how your team plays, how your team communicates, do you think that Rabid Raccoons, despite the 0-2 start, can go far? Do you think they can make playoffs and make top 4 here?
I think if I could, if they, all right, let's say if I make it started right, if I feel like if we develop more as a team and I learn to communicate with my team and be able to make the shot calls for my team, I feel like we could definitely turn around the 0-2 start and win some games.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's all the questions that I have. Busy, you got anything for him?
Nah, bro. I just want to say, congratulations on the series win. I hope that you and your team go very far and can make it in the playoffs and maybe win the league and all. But yeah, I think that would be it for the night.
Thanks.
I'll see you guys later on the next stream that I host. It's been an honor and peace.